Hey everyone, how are y'all? Dreamcatcher, how are you tonight? Kitty Whispers, how are you? Hey Shishi, how are you? Alright, y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up, put your chat on live chat. Alright, 1 second, y'all. And Avery, yes, I was late. I was looking for the remote so I could cut the TV down. Betty Joe, how are you?
Good. Hold on, baby. I'm good.
And you know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab something here real quick. Hold on, let me get the link because you're going live tomorrow night, right?
I'm gonna try.
Okay, hold on. Well, I'm thinking about it. If you are not subbed up to Betty Joe, there is the link to her. Well, I guess I should have put your name. Hold on. There's the link to her channel. Please go and sub up to her. She is supposed to go live tomorrow night.
I'm being
Oh,
bossed around by a 40-year-old.
there ain't nothing wrong with that.
I have to get her stool. I have to get her toothbrush. I have to get her water.
She just wants you to do everything for her. That's all.
Here you go. Let me know when you're done.
What am I doing? Why I'm clicking on everything that I'm not supposed to be clicking on? Jeez. Okay. Now,
I beat Avery.
yeah, she was in here a minute ago. I don't see her in the chat now.
I know she said you were late.
Yeah, I was trying to find the remote to the TV. It was all twisted up in the covers. Yeah, it cats me out. She's gonna be doing her first live tomorrow night at is it 7:10? Is that what time it is?
8:10 my time.
Okay, so 7:10 Central.
Yeah. I'm
So
gonna
yeah,
try it. Not
uh,
promising that I can do it,
StreamYard's pretty easy.
but I will give it a shot.
Yeah, once you get used to it, it's really easy. And you've already connected your StreamYard to your channel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know it takes usually 24 to 48 hours for it to be completely connected. I guess they're verifying it or whatever.
Yeah. It's already been through that.
Okay, so yeah, you're good to go then. Okay, I keep seeing Kitty Whispers in chat, and she says she used to be Barefoot Nanny. I've got to remember that. Hey, cool gamer, how are you? Thank you, Dreamcatcher. Yep. You start going live, and before you know it, you'll have all of your watch hours and all of your subs, and then you can monetize.
I don't know about all that, but
Why not?
I
If
don't know.
anybody else can do it, you can do it too.
Well, true.
No, you'll get used to it though. Are you doing it with a computer or are you going to do it on your phone?
No, I'm doing it on my laptop.
Okay, because the phone is it's easy, but I'd much rather do it with a computer.
Yeah, I'm doing it on my laptop. I mean, I got a laptop, so I might as well use it.
Right. Yeah, you'll get the hang of it after you do it a couple of times. And StreamYard's really easy. It's literally just a couple of buttons, and hey Tiff, once you get used to where everything is and how to share stuff and bring people up on panel and share the link and all that, yeah, there's nothing to it.
Yeah, that's the thing I got to get used to.
Yeah, it's all like all of your buttons and everything will be across the bottom.
Okay.
So it's you have your mute, your camera, your settings, present is where you're going to share something, and then your invite. You just click on that, copy the link, and paste it for people to come up on panel.
I'll figure it out, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's really easy. It's a lot easier than a lot of the other things because there was a few different softwares I was looking at today. Because I just
Right.
don't know if I want to pay $44 a month for StreamYard. It literally went up $20, which is crazy because they didn't add any more features that I had seen on the list.
Right.
And so I don't know if I want to pay $44 a month for it.
Some people use Restream. Is that cheaper or is that?
Restream is it's exactly like StreamYard, um, but I think it's a little bit cheaper. The
Because I see
only
a lot of
problem, go
use that.
ahead.
I see a lot of people use that.
The only thing that I had an issue with on Restream was that where I live at,
Right.
it I don't know if my internet just wasn't strong enough for it or whatever, but it kept freezing up a lot.
Uh, yeah, you don't want
But
that.
no. But other than that, it's exactly the same thing that you do on StreamYard. It's just like that with Restream. Let me see what their
Well,
prices
I'm gonna try
is.
it out. But my channel, I don't know if I wanted to like because you cover true crime and I like coming over here for that. So
Right.
I think my channel, I just like have like whatever, like
Just nightly chats.
yeah,
Yeah. That's all you got to do.
because you do the true crime and I like coming over here for that. So
Yeah. Well, if you find you a queso that pops up that you're gonna cover on your channel, that'll get you a good many subs also.
yeah,
Okay, so Restream. Let's see. Right now, okay. So it's usually $19 a month, but they have a Black Friday sale going on. Oh wait, hold on.
Lord have mercy, my child had the heat turned up to 75.
She was cold.
She's crazy. I'm dying in here.
Well, it is 43 here. I think they just cut the heat on in there at my house too.
I think it's 36 here. But that's 75 degrees the heat. Oh my god, I'm about to die.
Okay, so Restream, if you do it the annual, if you just pay for it the whole year at one time, it averages out to $10 a month. But if you do it the monthly price, it's 19. It's the cheapest one. The next one is $49.
Oh,
So it's a lot cheaper than what StreamYard is. Like I said, the same basic layout is StreamYard. It may work where you're at better for you than what it did here.
yeah. Well, right now I got the free StreamYard.
Okay, so on the free, because that's what I'm going off of right now. Because I
Yeah,
haven't made up my mind if I'm going to keep StreamYard and just pay the extra for it a month, or if I'm going to switch over to another one. But the free version of it, you get 20 hours a month that you
right.
can live stream. That's pretty much the only downside to it. It's the only
Right.
they give you a certain amount of hours. All right. I guess Avery left. I don't know where she went.
I don't think she know where she went.
Unless Jaden needed her, he might have.
Yeah.
She may be helping him. Okay, so the baby London. That's what I'm gonna start calling her. The baby that is, well, she's a little girl now. She's 5 years old. The one that's missing
Mm-hmm.
out of Oklahoma. I just don't know what to think about this case.
I I don't know. It's crazy.
I'm, and I posted this earlier. I hope it doesn't come out that when everything is said and done and they're looking for this baby and they can't find her, that it turns out that the mama did something to her.
Right? I mean, because I don't know. It just some parts of it remind me of Harmony.
Right. Well, they can't even find this baby's birth certificate.
Wow.
They Now I don't know if they went in. That's the reason why I was asking earlier. It's in the state of Oklahoma. If you can just go into a courthouse
Well,
and get one.
I guess it depends on the state because I guess some are like town halls.
Yeah, I've seen where Lena had said that she went and got hers from the town hall.
And
But hey, just on. But either way, so I'm wondering if they went and tried to see if there is a birth certificate for this baby,
yeah.
um, or if they are just, because it said that they had looked in storage units, a couple of different properties. All they were able to find was two pictures of this little girl, of her sitting in the high chair with a cake on her
Mm.
face, and she was either 1 to 2 years old. She looks more around probably her first birthday.
Yeah.
She
Like
doesn't look
about,
like she's two in those pictures.
that's what I was thinking. She was about one.
Yeah. Um, Daper, it's StreamYard that gives you 20 hours. I don't think Restream has on the free version. I don't think it has a monthly hour limit for that version. I think that's just StreamYard. But yeah, so they're claiming that they went and trying to find some type of birth certificate, social security information, just anything that could possibly help them identify her and try to find her. The
Yeah.
mom is claiming that she didn't give this Carlos dude any type of identification documentation for the baby.
So
So,
they should be able to go and get. The law enforcement should be able to get a warrant, go to the courthouse or town hall, wherever because I don't know what
right,
they're doing, and get a copy of the birth certificate,
right,
and then go get a warrant for the Social Security office and get a copy of the Social Security card.
right. Because it just seems like what I mean, she literally two pictures. What mother, when a baby is 2 years old, has just
Mm,
two pictures of their kid?
I got over like 5,000 pictures in my phone of this baby.
That's what I'm saying. It just doesn't
That's
it
crazy.
it don't make sense that that's all that they were, out of all of these places that they searched, they were only able to find two pictures of her. Both were from the same day, and then all of a sudden she's missing, and there's no birth certificate, no nothing.
Yeah.
But she didn't give it to the guy either. She claims
Well, if she didn't give it to him, then she has to have it.
it's got to be somewhere.
If
There's
y'all
no
don't say
way.
hello to me, I'm about to pitch a fit.
Why are you upside down?
You
Oh,
know, I nearly died while waiting backstage.
I'm okay. So I do apologize for that. I wasn't looking at Streamyard. I was paying attention to the chat on my YouTube side, and whenever I looked over, I noticed your thing on there, and it was upside down. And then I looked at the private chat, and you're just like, nobody puts Avery in. Wait, what did you say over here? Nobody puts Avery backstage. So I'll let you sit
And
there for a
You'll be
minute.
okay.
and then you guys bring me up, and then you don't even acknowledge me. Like, I feel no
But
love.
she was speaking, so I didn't want to interrupt her. Hey, Elizabeth.
She interrupts me all the time. I feel no love.
How are you tonight?
I need therapy now
Well,
after the last 10 minutes.
You'll be okay.
you'll be okay.
Just Don said the blood has rushed to Avery's head, y'all.
Yeah, that's why. Because she's upside down.
But no, we were talking about baby London.
Oh,
And
yeah.
them not being able to, law enforcement not being able to find her birth certificate or her any type of social security information. They were only able to find 2 pictures of her, 2 pictures of this baby in multiple places that they have searched.
And that's crazy.
So I had sent Carla an article, like right at the same time that she found the same article and had posted it in Discord. And it had a little bit more information, just a little bit more than the last article. But so the mom has the hot pink hair or whatever.
Yes.
But I was reading in there where it said about those 2 pictures, like they went through everything, and those were the only 2 pictures that they could find, like as if those were the only 2 pictures that she took of that baby.
Yeah, and they're saying that the baby was either 1 or 2 years old. She looks to me in the pictures like she is like her first birthday. I don't think she's 2 in those pictures.
That's what it looks like to me.
I believe between me and my daughter, we have at least 10,000 pictures of this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, my kids are grown, and I still have like recent pictures of them.
Yeah,
I don't like. Was she just so consumed with the substances that she didn't even take pictures of her child?
You can tell if you could put the picture up of her with her mugshot with the pink hair. You can tell by her skin and everything that she was on. Like that's do you see the bumps under her bottom lip and her cheek? Those are speed bumps. So
she looks horrible.
So she was still on something, like up to this arrest.
Right. What I don't understand though, so baby London was last seen April of 2022.
Yep.
April of 2023, the Oklahoma Department of Human Services gets an order to pick up baby London because nobody has seen her for several months. So this is literally a year later.
Mm-hmm.
Why did it take a year later from the time that the mom gives this baby to this Carlos dude for someone to report and say, hey, we haven't seen this baby in months. Hey, Scott, we need y'all to go pick her up.
Because she apparently, according to that one article, she had been telling everybody that the baby was with her father in Georgia.
Right.
And I guess they believed. I mean, I guess they must have believed her. And then somehow they found out she wasn't with that father.
Yeah, because they said that whenever they go to pick her up, go to pick the baby up, the Department of Human Services, that they didn't find the baby, they only found the mom. And I'm guessing that the way that some of the articles are reading is that that's when she told them that the baby was with, hey, Jody, how are you? That's when the baby was with the dad in Georgia. They find out that that's not true. She ends up admitting that the baby was not in Georgia with her dad, that she's give her to this Carlos guy.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos said that he had planned on going back to Mexico and that was the last time that she saw Carlos or the baby. And then in another part of the article, it says that Carlos could be the father of the baby, but she wasn't sure. But she didn't know his last name or any type of distinguishing features of this Carlos dude. So if she thinks, and I'm not judging her, but she gave this baby up for drugs. We know that. That's something said. So if she thinks that this man is possibly the father of this little girl, then she was probably exchanging that for drugs too.
Yep.
Y'all know what I'm saying here.
Yep.
I did think I did think of something they can charge her with earlier. Because remember last night I was saying like they just have her for like child endangerment and
It's just no, it was just child desertion.
but they could
That's
actually
it.
charge her with child trafficking.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, because she
And
gave
that's a felony.
supposedly she gave that baby to somebody.
Uh-huh. If she's
Tips.
admitted that she traded the baby for drugs,
Oh yeah, she's
that's
admitted it.
traffic. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's trafficking.
Oh,
So
And,
yep.
yeah, and Tiff says, "Nah, ain't no Carlos." I'm wondering if there
That's-
really is a Carlos,
Me too.
or if she did something to this baby and just threw a Carlos name out that supposedly went back to Mexico with the baby.
I have a hard
And
believing there's a Carlos.
yeah,
mhm.
I mean, I'm just if it comes out that there is no Carlos and this baby is not in Mexico and that she's done something with this baby, it's not going to surprise me.
She's giving me some Casey Anthony vibes.
And
Because
what state did we say this was in?
Oklahoma.
Okay.
She's giving me some Casey Anthony vibes. I'm telling you.
It's out of. I don't know. I hope the baby is alive and well. But if she did give it to the Carlos guy, then more than likely we know what is going on with that too.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend who does investigative work, he was telling me those photos that they do have are not clear enough. They're not going to really. It's going to be really hard for them to do an age progression photo because those photos are bad quality, really bad quality.
Right.
Too. That's going to be another problem. So even if we go looking for her, like say I was to go looking for her tomorrow, I wouldn't even know who.
You wouldn't know what color hair she's got.
Yeah, every time I
anything.
passed, I wouldn't know.
Right, and she doesn't know if her name is London because they
Right.
probably call her something else. You walk up to a kid and be like, "Hey, are you London?" They're going to look at you like, "Who the hell is London?"
You're like you're crazy.
Yeah, this is a bad situation, really bad.
See, that's it's giving me Casey Anthony vibes because just like with her. Oh, I left the baby with the nanny. Come on now.
Okay, so Casey Anthony, because I didn't follow that case. That's the one that had Zanny, right?
Zanny, the nanny.
Okay, because that's what Tiff just said. Carlos and Zanny must be buddies.
Yep.
Exactly. And I think Zanny, because they supposedly her name was Zanelda or something, and they called her Zanny for short. But I really think the Zanny meant that, that.
Yeah, the others, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird how they can't find her birth certificate. Like, I could probably understand, like, the Social Security stuff, because you can very easily lose, a Social Security card quicker probably than you would a birth certificate. But they can't find nothing in anything that they search.
Well, that means they've been checking vital records and they've been in touch with Social Security and ran this lady's Social Security number to see if a daughter is linked to her. So maybe she didn't even have the baby in a hospital. I don't know. They need to find her family or somebody who knows and interrogate.
That's another problem I have. Okay, so when it says that baby London was last seen in April of 2022, is there anybody else other than her mother that saw her around this time? Like, does this girl, does Ashley, the mom, does she not have family? Does her family not know? Like, does she has a child? Have they not been around the baby? The pictures of the little girl in the high chair with the birthday cake, the background looks like a nice house. So whose house was that at?
I noticed it did. Yeah, I noticed the countertops and the backsplash
Right.
and everything.
Yeah, it looked like a nice house. So, like, why did it take a year? That's what doesn't make sense. Why did it even take a year from the time that she went missing to exactly a year later to the month
Mm-hmm.
for uh, DHS to get the report to go pick her up?
See,
That's what I'm.
we need to start sleuthing. Like, have we looked to see if this lady has a Facebook or anything?
Did I look? Did I look up? Hold on, I gotta go.
Because I'll dang sure message her relative.
Uh, Let me hold on. I gotta go because I did look up somebody's today. I don't know if it was hers or not.
Y'all know me. I'll be like, I'll be right in their inbox. Hey, I
Okay,
got a
so
question.
wait, I did type in Ashley Rowland, and there is two, three. Okay, so there's Oklahoma City Community College, there's the University of Tulsa, and then there is a Oklahoma City, Oklahoma one. But I haven't. I got stuck on something else and didn't look at them. But let me
Oh,
see if this is her. I don't know. I don't know if it's her or not. Hold on.
and that baby's so pretty.
Yep.
Such a pretty baby.
I don't think that one is her. Let me look this one up. Hmm. No, this wouldn't be her either because this girl here has got tattoos on her chest, so that wouldn't be her.
Where in Oklahoma is this this case?
Uh, it is. Hold on. I think it's more. Yes, more Oklahoma.
More?
Yeah,
Can you spell that?
Moore.
Oh, more.
Yeah, more.
Okay.
What he said.
What is it, Betty
Betty
Joe?
Jo, quit it.
What does she think he said?
I thought she was saying like s'mores, like you cook out, you know.
It probably sounded like that because of I have nasal drainage today, so that's why I'm talking funny.
I'm just messing with you, Avery.
You're always messing with me. You don't
But
sound funny though.
if I didn't, you would think something was wrong.
I know. I know. I would. I really would.
Okay, so they have Baby London. Hold on, let me screenshot this because I don't remember if I've got her flyer or not. But let me
This is an extremely frustrating case. Like,
screenshot. I what bothers me is that they can't find her
I want
social
to know,
security and birth certificate stuff. That's what bothers me.
did they take? Yeah. How do we know this is even her child? And did they take dogs, like scent dogs, to whatever her last residence was?
I haven't seen anything about that. Hey,
See, we need
Kelsey, how are
more
you?
information. Oh, it does say Oklahoma City,
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
that's what I was going to pull it up because it says Oklahoma City there, but then in another thing that I read, it's more Oklahoma. But I need to see how far apart more in Oklahoma City are. Kelsey, no, you're not that far behind. I've only been live 28 minutes, and we haven't been talking about this case, but just a few minutes. So,
Yeah.
And
so Tiff
we,
said, could she be making it up? She very well could be making up the whole Carlo story. Um,
well, DHS had to
but
have known that's her baby, though, somehow.
yeah, because somebody told them like there was what they're calling a pickup report that hey Manda Monsters, how are you? That to go get this baby because she hadn't been seen in months, and whenever they go out to get her, all they find is the mom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So Manda Monsters said MPIA has a flyer for her. I believe that's the one I saw. Okay, so the one that I have pulled up here. Okay,
I
so
mind the monsters, and you guys know I can't see chat when I'm up here, so I can only see what Scarlett highlights. So I don't mean to be rude if I'm not saying hi to anybody.
Avery will throw herself off the mountain.
oh yeah, we don't allow Avery to touch nothing while she's on panel. Hold on, let me move this around just so I can zoom it in a
And
little bit.
I wanted to look up the mom's record. I wanted to I wanted to see if we could find her on Facebook and see if we could find any of her relatives. And is there a group on Facebook? I have like a list of things
that needs to be looked into.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanna try to find this baby. I just don't know.
What was it? Oh, the mom got arrested, right? And all she was charged with as of right now is child desertion. And one of the articles that I read said that there would be more charges done. Mind the Monsters, you're very welcome. That there would be more charges coming or whatever. This girl only had a $3,000 bond for that child desertion charge, and she bonded out.
Oh, she's out?
She's out.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, she bonded out on it because she only has to pay what if she got a bondsman? What is it? 12%, 10%, something like that.
10%,
So yeah,
I've heard.
it was $3,000 bond, and she bonded out. Now I don't know how long she stayed in jail before she bonded out, but
Right.
it was only a $3,000 bond, and she ended up bonding out. So I went to BondLink to look her up, and yeah, there's no record for her on there. And one of the articles says that she did bond out.
So, Betty Jo, let's go snatch her up and waterboard her until she tells us.
Well, they need to figure out what else they can charge her with, because she needs to stay in jail.
I'm down. Let's go.
They can charge her with child trafficking.
Yeah, because she admitted that she exchanged this baby for drugs.
Yeah.
So why didn't they charge her for that? And she clearly, it says on there that she told law enforcement that when she gave the baby to this Carlos guy, and y'all, I swear every time I say Carlos, I do the air quotes. I don't know why, but anyway, when she gave baby London to Carlos, that he told her that he had planned on going back to Mexico, and that was the last time she's seen or heard from him, either one of them. She hasn't seen her baby or heard from her baby or anything. She has no idea where this little girl is.
Oh my God! I
so
can't.
Has she probably hasn't even looked for him. And then she tried to say, well, during the time that this happened, I was on drugs. You still are. Like, you didn't even turn it in that your child is gone, missing. You have no idea where she's at. You let them come to you, and then at that point, the baby's been gone for 3 years.
I have a lot of ideas on how we can make her talk.
Put her in a room. I'll show her how to talk.
I can't say what I would do.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Kelly M, yeah. She admitted it to the child trafficking. Why not charge? If they would have charged her with that, yeah, she might have gotten a bond, but her ass wouldn't have been able to afford it, more than likely.
Yeah, because trafficking is a felony. I don't know what child desertion. I don't know if that's, I'm assuming a misdemeanor, but I don't know. In Oklahoma,
I don't know. I have to look it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tiff says, but is her statement the only evidence? She's clearly a liar. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I've read, because I've read every article that I've come across. I've read, most of them are verbatim the same as the last one that I had read. The one that was on Newsbreak, though, it had just, like Avery said, just a little bit more of information, like Carlos could be the dad, stuff like that. But if they have anything else, they haven't put it out to the public. I mean, they've said in all the articles, she said the baby was in Georgia with the dad. Then she admitted that she gave the baby to Carlos. Carlos was supposed to go back to Mexico. They searched storage units, multiple properties. They cannot find no birth certificate, no social security information, and she claims that she didn't give any of those documentations to Carlos when he took the baby. And that was when she gave the baby to him, supposedly, was in April of 2022.
You know, that does look like a birthday cake. So I think you're right. I think that is a
That's what
1 year
it's
birthday
supposed
picture.
to be about a year old.
Yeah, because I mean, the baby at a year old usually is still, they don't have a lot of hair, and by the time they hit two, they're
Yeah,
they've got
because
more hair than that. So
I
We don't even know the date of this photo.
no.
So
no,
this
she looks to
case
be a
is
year old.
so
'Cause
frustrating.
I can
Yeah.
put a picture of the baby in Discord with her when her being a year old.
Hmm.
That's about how. Yeah, she's about a year old.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. She is. Manda Monster says, I think Oklahoma is a zero tolerance state. I don't understand why she was able to bond out. I, all they got her with was child desertion
I don't understand why they didn't charge her with trafficking.
when
I
she
don't,
admitted it.
We need to, we have to do something
but
for
then
this
again,
baby.
it's Oklahoma, so
I mean, yeah, let's not forget what's his name that was in jail and then got out, and then
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean.
Jesse McFadden.
Yep.
So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, that
let's,
was Oklahoma too.
yeah.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Don't forget, it's Oklahoma.
Okay, so Kelsey, wait, who are you asking? How did who know she had a kid? Because if you're talking about DHS, apparently somebody called them because they hadn't seen the baby in a while. Now, there has been, from what I've seen so far, nobody in Ashley Rowland's family has spoken out that I have seen.
And see, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
That
so
is
I
just
don't. Well, see, I'm wondering if she had, like, if her parents are still alive or if she even had anything to do with her parents. But there has to be somebody, because like I said, the background of this picture right here looks like a very nice house.
I'm about to run a background check on this lady. I'll find out who her relatives are.
this is just crazy because she's got to have some type of family that knows that she has a child, and
Right.
they haven't seen or heard from this child in years.
Yeah, it
Come
just,
on.
I'm still baffled by the fact that it took a year from the time. And honestly, unless they've got actual proof, how do they know that this happened in April of 2022 and not
Right.
before that?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm writing down this address off of here also, so I'll have it.
What address? I don't see an address.
It's right here. It's the 5500 block of South Sunny Lane Road. It's right, the last sentence on the article or on the flyer.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. I can't even squint to read it. It's just, I'm blind. I can't.
We know. We understand.
Okay, so it says down here it was just discovered that she was missing, last seen April of 2022 when she was 2. The mother, Ashley Rowland, allegedly gave the girl to a man named Carlos, who was a drug dealer. At this time, the child would be 5 years old, and it's unclear where the child actually is. The child had lived on the 5500 block of South Sunny Lane Road in Oklahoma City when she went missing.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Because I'm fixing to look this address up.
I need to go get my laptop and so I don't throw myself off panel so I can try to research some. This is bad. This is really
Yes.
bad. This poor baby.
Okay, Manda Monsters is right about this, and I think when we were talking about Baby London's case last night, I think that's when Harmony Montgomery's was also brought up. But she says, sadly, look at Harmony's case. Not one person said a word. I
No.
preach this. If you have a family member that's struggling and you have not seen children, call a wellness check, if nothing else. So frustrating. I don't
Yeah.
understand how people can have a baby and the baby can just be, or even a kid, and it's missing for even just a week and nobody has called about it.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't understand it, much less a year or two. This baby would now be 5 years old. She's been missing for 3 years.
Yeah.
How does and it was a year, like I said, from the time she supposedly gave her to this guy the Department of Human Services went out to pick the baby up because she hadn't been seen in months. That's literally 1 year.
Yeah. Yep. A full year.
So
And
how
then if
long before she was given to this guy supposedly did somebody see the baby?
yeah.
I don't
And
understand it.
if they just arrested her last month and she just told them last month about the the story about giving her to Carlos, I mean that's giving the police no hard, like basically nowhere to start.
Literally
With
what
so
it
many.
sounds like.
What,
Excuse me.
what's the
Literally what
baby?
it sounds like. She threw out this name Carlos. Oh, he went to Mexico. She gave very minimum information about Carlos. I'm thinking that's just to try to throw them off because I just have
Mhm.
that feeling that she's the one that did something to this baby, but she threw out this other name and this other person that has a baby to get them off of her.
Wow.
It sends them on a wild goose chase for Carlos in Mexico when there's no other pictures of this baby. There's no birth certificate, no social security stuff. They can't go to Mexico if they were to find somebody named Carlos that was her drug dealer. Um, they wouldn't know if this baby, you know what I'm saying?
And
If
remind me again of where all they searched. You were reading it when I was dying backstage.
okay, so they searched some storage units, multiple properties, and seems like there was somewhere else, but I remember. Let me go back to the article real quick. Hold on.
So that I wonder if that means Ashley is renting storage units. I want to know if they took dogs out there to these places.
See, they haven't said anything about dogs either. Wait, here's a better picture. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Now look how nice that house is. So whoever
Oh,
owns
that's
this house, where like
so these are
who?
the only two pictures they have. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. But yeah, this one and then the other one that I had pulled up.
Those are
That's
the
the
only
two
two
pictures.
pictures.
Yep.
And the baby looks healthy, you know.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, just from what we can see.
That order was it from 8 days?
What is it, Betty Joe?
I said that article that you read was it from 8 days ago?
This one here is from 13 hours ago.
Oh, okay, because there's one on here from 8 days ago.
look at her face. Like
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just I'm
she.
so mad at her. I'm just so mad. Like I don't understand, and I don't understand this police department.
She looked scared in this picture, but you know what? You should have kept your baby and kept yourself off the drugs.
You
Yep.
think she looks scared?
Yeah, she looks scared. I can guarantee you, she's just scared because she don't want to go through that withdrawal. That's what people who are addicts and they end up going to jail. That's what scares them the most is the withdrawal.
I I think she looks like she just don't care.
Well, she
I
don't give a
don't.
shit. She's made that clear. I'm telling you, she's scared of the withdrawals. She don't want that sickness.
She can take the time to dye her hair, but she can't.
See, even right here it says Moore's woman arrested for child desertion claims child was given to a drug dealer. So
Yeah,
why aren't they
See,
charging her with something more than that?
trafficking. It would definitely be trafficking.
right. Okay, so Tiff, the picture that I have up now is of the mom when she was arrested, and then here is the picture of the baby. Like I said, it looks like she's about a year old, so it's kind of hard to tell if the baby looks like the mom. But I mean, they're not going to be able. They may be able to get some type of age progression thing that they do or whatever, even if they were able to clear the pictures up. But just because
I
that's what
hope.
they do, that doesn't necessarily mean that that little girl at 5 years old is going to look exactly like that picture. Maybe a lot, but it could still be hard. And just because the guy says he's going back to Mexico doesn't mean that little girl is in Mexico.
Exactly.
She could have said that just to try to make
I,
law
I,
enforcement be looking,
I
in
yeah,
Mexico.
it to me, it's gonna, and this is just my opinion and the feeling that I have. She threw out Carlos. She threw out Mexico. The baby could be in Mexico with Carlos. So they go digging into Mexico, trying to find this little girl, all to get it off of her. All to so the spotlight is Carlos in Mexico, and not looking at her that she possibly done something to this little girl.
Casey Anthony's alleged Zanny the nanny was also a Hispanic. Isn't that interesting? They want to.
It's because it gives them another country.
Yeah, another
that
country.
They can, because there's no birth certificate or no social security card for her. How are you going to get a passport, or for her to fly out of the country to somewhere else when you can just go across the border into Mexico?
So is she just not telling them what hospital the baby was born in?
See, I don't know if they. It seems like that they would be able to find all that out even if she doesn't tell them.
She should have been held with no bond until she gave them every bit of information.
If you have a baby at a hospital, you can't even leave the hospital with that baby until you have a pediatrician. So, because the pediatrician has to come see the baby before it leaves the hospital. So there should at least be some type of medical. Yeah, in Louisiana, when you have a baby, before you go in to have that baby, you have to have a pediatrician on file. That pediatrician has to come see the baby before the baby is discharged from the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you have to have all that. I had to do it with all three of mine.
That's actually a very good idea. They don't do that here, but that's actually a very good idea.
Yep, you got to have it, everything already set up with the pediatrician before the baby is born. Or that's how they did it back. And like my youngest is 22 years old now, so I'm pretty sure it's still the same way. But all three of mine, that's what I had to. That's what you had to do here. Okay, it says right here, investigators have searched for her birth certificate, social security information, clothing, toys, or anything else that could help trace her, that came up empty. Where does this
Not even a toy?
No, they found just those two pictures. That is all that they have said that they have found, is those two pictures.
So she just threw away all of the baby's stuff?
That's what it seems like. Hey, Elsie.
This is just so terrible.
Okay, so there was somewhere where they said in here, I just got to find it real quick, where they said that they had, or maybe that was another article I read, but where they had said that they had, where all they had looked. Hold on. All right, so see right here, after weeks of searching, all police found was two photos of London Kerr as a baby sitting in a high chair with Play-Doh smeared on her face.
Play-Doh?
I think that was cake.
Yeah,
that was cake. But
why would a baby have Play-Doh smeared on her face? Come on.
Yeah.
At 1 year old. You don't give baby a Play-Doh at 1 year old.
No. Okay, see right here, the Oklahoma Department of Human Services was ordered to take custody of London last April as she hadn't been seen in years, but only found her mother. Like, that's what I don't understand. Who is the one who called in and said, hey, we haven't seen her in years. Y'all need to go pick her up.
Yeah.
Like, who was making these phone calls? Where is this girl's family?
I bet you the baby was born with drugs in her system, and it was an automatic DHS case.
Possibly.
Or I just want to go beat this woman's you know what all over the place.
Let me see, because I know it is in here somewhere.
How do you hand your baby girl to a man? I don't understand. I'll never understand that. That's what that lady here in Alabama did with Kamari Holland. She sold her baby girl to a guy for drugs, and he did the most horrible things to that little girl, and then unalived her.
What was the name of the road? The 5500 block of what?
South Sunny Lane Road And I just seen somebody, Kelsey. No, I haven't Googled it yet, but I'm about to. Okay, where did I just see this at? That was the reason why I pulled this article up. Right here. Okay, so since Roland's arrest, MPD officers and detectives reportedly have been searching multiple properties, storage units, and electronic devices regarding London's birth certificates, social security information, clothing, toys, or anything else that could lead to identifying London or her whereabouts. Investigators said that they have not found any records, and they said that they only found one picture of the child when she was around 1 or 2 years old, but it was obviously two. Hey, Madam Mom.
So it's Sunny Lane Road, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
south. It's South Sunny Lane Road.
Yeah.
See, south doesn't sound good already.
But it doesn't even come up. It comes up 5504 South Sunny Lane Road.
Okay,
And then it
hold on.
goes
Get the Google
from
Maps.
Yeah, because the
5505.
5500 block would be 5504. That'd be in that block.
So it'd be in that block.
Yeah. Here in a minute, I'm gonna get my laptop up and do that background Chucky thingy on her. Whatever that thing, Truth Finder.
Okay, let's see.
Got a discount code from Law and Crime, so.
My glasses get on my nerves.
Okay,
Your glasses?
So,
Yeah, trying to see these.
okay, yeah, and I'm not looking at the chat right now, so if the mods can just kind of keep an eye on it for me. Okay, so whenever I put in 5500, I didn't think to put in block, but
I put in 5500. I put in 5500 South Sunny Lane Road, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
okay, is this the same place that it brought you to this house right here?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me get my little dude over here.
But you're better at it than I am, so go ahead.
I don't know. I'll be making some people car sick sometimes.
Just follow yours. I'll make myself sick. What you talking about?
Okay, yeah, this does not look like a very good neighborhood. Okay. All right,
So is there
this
just one house on the whole block, or?
No, okay,
No,
so this
Oh,
right
I
here
see.
is South Sunny Lane Road, but hold on, I gotta get it closer. Damn it. Does it say? Well, this would still be the 5400 block, so it still doesn't look like
Yeah, probably
a good neighborhood.
It don't look like a good neighborhood, really.
No. I need a updated date. I don't need 2011. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see, it still doesn't.
Can we zoom in on a house or something? Because I can't tell if it's a good neighborhood or not.
Just.
Oh, is that like trailers or something on the right?
No, those are apartments.
Oh, apartments? Okay.
Yeah.
Golly, my eyes are bad tonight. Really bad.
Okay, let me see what the address is. Oh, shit, I can't see that address. I need an address of a house so I know that I'm in the 5500 block. Do they not have addresses on their house? Where the hell's
I mean,
the
that
mailbox?
house doesn't look so bad.
What does that say on that mailbox? Okay, so we're in the 5500 block. So
you were able to read an address on that mailbox?
Yeah, y'all see it? 5508.
I'm going to the damn eye doctor Monday.
I see it. Well, I got glasses on too.
I don't see any number. I see a white mailbox.
No, it's wrote with what looks like a black Sharpie marker or something like that.
There's like a marker, Sharpie or something.
Yeah. It says 5508 on it.
Wrote on it.
And I can't zoom in any closer to it either.
No, but you can
You
see
got some good eyes.
I'm sorry, Just Dawn. Just Dawn said I'm getting car sick.
You can see it.
Well,
I do,
Scarlett's driving,
I do it every time. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
Could you guys imagine, like, while she's gone, let me say this. Could you guys imagine actually riding with her? With Post Malone blasted way up and just,
I bet
oh,
you she's a good driver.
I bet you I'd have to hold the oh shit handle riding with Scarlett. Oh, she's
Okay,
back.
wait. What are you talking about? My driving?
No,
She
we were
is.
talking about Betty Jo's driving.
I
I'm a perfect driver.
I drive.
I've never had a ticket at all.
Well, I can't say I never had a ticket, but
Okay. Trying to.
I
So
flirt my way out
basically,
of tickets.
I mean, I've been stopped before, but I've argued my way out of them.
where's
Flirt.
Lena?
Yeah, where
Where?
is my?
Uh, was she in here earlier?
She's probably changing the cat litter in her chonies.
It's 1
I mean,
o'clock in the morning.
I thought maybe I didn't. No, I don't guess I did. I went back through the chat real quick. I don't guess I did see her in here.
I heard you say hi to her.
I don't think
I thought that I seen her in here tonight.
Avery texted her.
Maybe I didn't. Okay, so let
You
me
want
see.
me to text her? I'm going to throw myself off everything.
Oh,
Betty Joe, you do it.
I'll throw myself off. What you talking about?
All right, so
Babe her. Text her.
this
Yeah.
house is 5514. Mark and Betty, how are you? Okay, I need the next
Ooh, we have
house.
another Betty in here.
Yeah, Mark and
That's
Betty.
double trouble.
Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm not trying to make anybody sick. I do apologize. I'm just trying to see how many houses are in like this. Okay, this is
Oh,
5606.
poor
So,
dude. I'd be so pissed if the damn MapQuest got my ass out here walking.
all right. So from this road right here, between 54th and 55th Street,
Right.
there is, damn it, one, two, three, four houses.
I mean, it doesn't look like a druggy neighborhood. It doesn't look like the ghetto or the hood or the projects. It looks kind of normal to me.
Well, what's normal to you?
Well, I'm living in Alabama, so
That's
I
not.
mean, we're kind of used to neighborhoods looking like this in the South. What's Carlos's? Jim with two N's. According to the mom, she did not know Carlos's last name, and she did not uh, know any distinguishing features.
he just knew that she wanted those drugs.
Yes, and that he possibly could be the baby's daddy, but she didn't know.
Yeah.
So, like, the reason I have my explanation why this neighborhood looks normal to me is I don't see like none of the yards look like junkyards, with like cars piled in them, and I don't see trash like in the yards, and none of the houses are like spray painted or like that kind of normal.
Okay, hold on. I'm writing another address down. Thank you, Kelly M.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. They're not, but that doesn't mean it's a good neighborhood.
And it looks like they all got their trash cans out there to the road on time because it was obviously trash day. All the lids are open.
Okay, so Kelly M said Aspen Walk Apartments at 5531, which is going to be these right here.
Where'd
So
she get that address from?
That I don't know. She just posted it in chat, but she could have lived in the apartments as well. One of the
she
apartments.
she done her detective work.
Kelly M, you should come up here and tell us what you know.
Okay,
We're
wait,
we're
what?
struggling.
No, Avery's struggling.
Well, I'm always struggling.
Admitting it's the first.
Yep.
That's the first good thing you're supposed to do.
Yep. You did a good job, Avery.
Thank you.
So she would have either went missing from one of these apartments or last lived in one of these apartments, or one of those houses that we just looked at on that side of the road.
Let's zoom in on those cars in the apartment so I can see what kind of people live there.
Well, living in an apartment complex like that is not always kosher. Just saying.
I mean, it doesn't look like in Shreveport, y'all. There's way worse looking neighborhoods than this one, but there's also neighborhoods that look clean like this one that you don't want to go in Shreveport. Hey, Tonka, because they're that bad.
Yeah, this doesn't. I don't know. I can't decide. I don't know.
It just doesn't look like, and I could be wrong. It just doesn't look like a very. I would say that it. Let's just say possibly dangerous neighborhood. I'll say that. All right, let me.
Hey, did you guys know that they pay $29 an hour for these people to go take these photos and for Google?
And just drive?
Yeah.
Give it to Mama.
That ain't bad money just to drive.
Yeah, you have to do you have to have one of those panoramic cameras, and I think it said you have to go do like 50 houses and upload, and then if they like your uploads, then they hire you, and it's $29 an hour.
Well, damn.
I was like, dang.
Wait, Kelly, you live in this area? Kelly said I rode down the road looking for apartments.
So that's a whole new ball game. We need you up there.
So yeah, does she live?
We got questions.
Michelle, have a good night. It was good to see you.
Good night, Michelle. So Kelly, is that a bad area, or like what kind of area is that? Is that because this woman apparently sold her, or not sold her child, but gave her child away for drugs? So is that like that kind of area?
Okay, Tonka, we are talking about Baby London. Oh no, she went on Google Maps, y'all. That's what she was talking about. But anyway, Tonka, we're talking about Baby London. Her mom basically exchanged her for some substances from her dealer, and that was 3 years ago when the baby was 2. The baby is now 5, and she doesn't know where she's at. Has not seen the guy that she gave her to. Allegedly gave her to this guy named Carlos. Carlos told her that he had planned on going back to Mexico. The day that she gave the baby to Carlos, that was the last time she saw either one of them. So
she just got arrested last month.
Yeah. So allegedly, the baby was last seen in April of 2022. April of 2023, the Oklahoma Department of Human Services got an order to go pick the baby up because no one had seen her in months, which would have actually been over a year, way more than just months. And whenever they go to pick the baby up, all they found was the mom. Then April. Literally a year and a half after that, then the mom gets arrested because she had told DHS that the baby was in Georgia with her dad. They found out that was not true. They go to arrest the mom in October of this year, and she admits she gave the baby to her dealer and all that. They can't find any birth certificate. They can't find Social Security information or anything for this little girl. And the mom claims that she did not give Carlos any of those papers, in any type of identification documentation for Baby London. And whenever police had went out searching storage units and multiple properties and cell phone devices and all this and that, uh, all that they were able to find was 2 pictures of this little girl, both taken on the same day, that looks like where she's about a year old in the picture.
No
So
toys, no clothes.
yeah, they haven't found no toys, no clothes, no nothing for this little girl. Literally for this little girl, 2 pictures of her taken when she was about a year old. So where is all of her stuff? Did she pack all the baby stuff up and give that to Carlos too?
And the mom's out on bond because they only charged her with what was it? Child
Oh,
um
what did I say? Hold on, I don't forgot now. Dear God, child desertion.
desertion instead of trafficking. So she's
Yeah,
out. She's out. She's probably on the run again.
and
Hmm.
no, Tonka, no official records at all that they have been able to find on this little girl.
And the little girl is so pretty and the mom is so hideous.
Oh, the mom. The mom obviously still has an addiction problem that she seriously needs to get help for. She really does. And so yeah, all they got her for was child desertion. She had a $3,000 bond, and she was able to bond out and get out of jail.
And you said that she said Carlos also could possibly be the baby's father?
Yeah, that he could be possibly be the father, but she wasn't sure. So, like I said, if you think that this man is possibly your baby's daddy, but you don't know his last name, you can't tell the officers no distinguishing features about this man. That only tells me that you were sleeping with him to get his substances from him.
Well, the baby doesn't look Hispanic at all.
No, she doesn't. So there's no telling who's the daddy of that little girl is.
Close. I don't know.
Hey, Princess Lena.
Finally, Lena, we've been asking about you.
I texted her.
So
How'd you do that without throwing yourself off?
I have my ways.
So I mean, that apartment complex right there it's pretty good size.
Yeah.
And then there's another one right next door to it. And then let me zoom out a little bit. I'm trying to go slow on here so it doesn't bother anyone.
Did you see storage buildings when you were going up and down that street?
No, I didn't. Let's see. But usually, they can pretty much have storage buildings anywhere, but they're usually like in the towns, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like some of the fancier apartment complexes around here have they have storage buildings. But
that comes with the apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that apartment complex didn't look like it. So I'm just wondering how she was paying to rent storage buildings. Or
So
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me go back and look at this article again real quick, because did it say storage units or storage buildings? No, it says units. Okay, never mind. Because I was going to say, if it just said like a storage building, then that could have just been a building on the property where they lived at. But it says units.
So then it was in a storage center.
Yeah, like a storage facility or something like that.
So I wonder, I mean, I'm guessing this lady didn't work, because if she traded her kid to get substances, then she probably didn't have a job. So how is she keeping up storages?
Let me try to find a nice way to put this.
Yeah, how to do that.
I have so many questions about so many things about this case.
She probably had a job, and I'm trying to say this to where it doesn't.
Sell your ass on the corner kind of job?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you could say that.
She
I've
could have been
contemplated doing that myself.
I can't with you, Avery.
She I'm not going to say she was because I don't know for a fact that she was.
Right.
But she probably was. I'm trying to think how to say this because I don't know for a fact. But it could be a possibility where she was so bad off on the substances that she couldn't hold a regular job, that she had to resort to that in order to pay for her food because she probably doesn't eat a whole lot. Um, and okay, Lena, hold on, let me grab the link for you. Um, and to get her fixed.
Well, how did she afford an apartment? I
Living
mean,
with living with somebody else maybe,
You
or
know,
well,
Section 8,
she was
anything
probably
like
living off
that.
the.
Yeah, she could have
oh,
been
oh,
getting like some type of government. Well, see, because she had a baby, she could have been getting some type of government assistance.
Yep.
yeah, yeah. I didn't think about that.
But
Yeah,
now that she don't have the baby, and they know she don't have the baby, she ain't getting nothing.
right. And Scott says that Oklahoma gives people X amount of cash on cards for every citizen.
What?
Okay, I didn't know that either. Princess Lena, how are you?
Is she muted?
Yeah, she's still muted.
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't mute the YouTube first and it was overlaying, so I just wanted to do that first. How's everybody tonight?
there
Good.
she is with
How are
her
you?
sexy voice.
um, sorry I've been at work, so anybody wants me to look up anything, please by all means just lay it on me.
Okay,
And yes, Avery, you are right. And everybody, there's so many questions. This case is insane.
Hey, now
I'm gonna
millimeter.
lay it on you.
Okay,
I need you to find out if this woman has any relatives. I need you to find her background record. So this is saving me from having to go in and
she's
get
just
on
gonna
my.
give you a whole list of everything that she
Yeah,
She
needs.
said
well, I
lay
mean,
it on her.
is there does she have a record of her giving birth somewhere?
Well,
Right?
apparently, what they're saying they can't find anything, but Tonka makes a good point here. If there's no official records for the baby, then how did she get anything from the state?
Exactly.
Oh, good.
We
That is
don't.
a good point, Tonka.
Yeah.
I know,
See,
Tom. She's
we have a thinker in in the chat.
And
Thank you.
then 9 millimeter, it is so good to see you because it seems like forever since I have seen you. But
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that name in a
uh,
while.
9 millimeter says so. There's no proof of this baby actually existing. No birth certificate, no social security number. She couldn't get any benefits for the baby. Y'all, us panel people tonight, we're slacking. We
We're
should have thought of
slacking.
we should have thought of that.
listen. Have you saw my night? Are you kidding me? Please, I
That's
can't
better
believe
than
I'm
we
like,
are.
Well, you kind of have an excuse though, Lena.
I mean, I'm hanging upside down. I'm very much
I was
slacking.
gonna
Oh
say, I'm
yeah.
like, what are you like in a back cave? What's
No,
happening?
she's
Yeah,
upset.
Avery's hanging around like the bats for whatever reason.
Our sleuthing skills are like bad
But,
tonight.
but it is like bring up questions because there's. I mean, it's so vague. It's insane.
I mean,
I
I
yeah.
just
know.
it's bothering me so bad that they cannot find the birth certificate and the social security information for this baby. So did she have her in a hospital?
That's what I'm saying. You can't find nothing.
Where's the father? What's that?
Well,
Good luck.
possibly Carlos could be the dad, but she's not real sure. So
Oh, okay.
it could possibly be. I just y'all. The more I talk about this case, I'm just thinking that there is no Carlos. I'm thinking that Carlos in Mexico is a red herring. I'm gonna be honest
Yeah.
with you.
Yep.
That's
Now,
what I'm thinking because even if she did give this baby to Carlos, there should still be a birth certificate and social security number. Like that should still be there, even if she didn't give the actual paperwork to him. If she had those papers, and I don't know why Ellie can't find them, but if she had those papers, uh, if she did something with this baby, I'm thinking that she probably got rid of the paperwork too.
See, that's what I'm.
Well, if so
That's
like
what I'm saying.
Tonka
She's telling
Tonka Betty Joe. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
He's
Betty Jo.
telling
There you
law
go.
enforcement.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. Well, she's telling law enforcement that she can't find the birth certificate, social security card. So why doesn't she just go to the courthouse and
And
get a
get it.
copy?
Well, I'm pretty sure that law enforcement has done that, and I
I-
think they're saying they can't find any records.
Yeah, they're saying that they can't find anything, but the way they're putting it in these articles that they've only looked in the storage unit at multiple properties.
Right.
They haven't said anything about going and getting trying to get it through the courthouse or wherever you have to go in the state of Oklahoma.
Well, then they need to do that so they know if this baby exists.
Well, forgive my ignorance because I don't have kids, but when you do have a child and you have they do the birth certificate, doesn't it say the name of the father as well, whether they're
Yes,
married
it
or
has.
not?
No, only if you're married.
Well, see,
only if they're married. I thought it
No,
just
no, because
because in the state of Louisiana, if you're not married to the dad, or even if you are, you don't have to put him on the birth certificate.
So it's the mother's choice.
Right.
Because okay, so let me think how I can say this. I know someone who, the mom and dad wasn't married, so that's why even though she knew who the father was, she still didn't put him on the birth certificate. But if you go back and you read up on Gypsy Rose Blanchard's case that she has going on it's not a case, but all of her shenanigans that she has going on because she is pregnant and she's still legally married, that she had to go have a paternity test done on the baby to prove that the guy that she's with now is the father. Because if it would have been the guy that she's still legally married to, then yeah, she would have had to put his name on the birth certificate.
And also, if you're not together and you want child support, the father's name has to be on the birth certificate.
Yes. In order to do that as well. Because there has been women that have gotten pregnant by a guy, and they wasn't married or anything like that. Put him on the birth certificate. The guy pays child support because he thinks that this baby is his, and they don't have a test done. Goes 18 years, and then all of a sudden, bam, it's not your child, and you just paid 18 years worth of child support for this kid.
Yeah. So if you're not married and the baby daddy is there, he has to sign, to go on it.
Well, yeah, because when the baby was born, they had asked my daughter, does she want the father's name on the birth certificate? And she said yes, and he had to sign the birth certificate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you for answering that, because it's makes you wonder, if it's kind of crappy because if the father,
and also
doesn't have any rights either, which is, I mean,
also in some states, the parent's name is on the child's birth certificate.
Well, yeah. So when I had to get mine from the town, I had to get mine from the town hall in Connecticut. You have to get it from the town hall of the state of the town that you were born in. So on that birth certificate, when you fill out a form to get one, and on that certificate it has your mother and father's name, like your mother's maiden name, and then your father's full name.
Yep, because
that would be the grandparents of that child.
Yeah.
So is there any record of does this woman have any family, sisters,
we don't
anything?
know.
That's why we're going to look into it. We're going to, that's what me and Avery was talking about earlier, is digging through her social media and just seeing if we can, if she's if there's a parent or just a family member on there.
Yeah.
Well, Lena said lay it on her. So she's supposed to be doing that right now.
Yeah, no, I'm writing it down.
Okay, so Scott said to look it up when you have time. Oklahoma debit card. If you belong to an Indian tribe, you get the funds. But also like Tonka says, even on a reservation, there's always a record kept.
Yeah.
Of vital records or whatever. So if that baby was born in a hospital and the mom had to have filled out a birth certificate form to get the birth certificate, the law enforcement should be able to get that.
Yeah.
So they haven't said that they haven't went that route. So I would think that that's what they're going to do.
So I just thought about something. The mom's last name is Roland, but the baby's last name is Kerr.
Right. I thought about that too.
And she doesn't know Carlos's last name. So she
probably put that name on the birth certificate.
Wait, Elsie, I'm sorry. Hold on, honey. I missed your comment. I mean, your question.
But how could she put a different... So,
Elsie.
Oklahoma, but
okay, but you can't. But see, when you have if you're not married and you have a baby, if you're not married, the baby would automatically get whatever your maiden name is. So
no, if you're not married and you put the father of the child on the birth certificate, then you can give the child the father's last name.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If London's dad was there, then they should, with that last name Kerr, but maybe what I'm saying is, maybe when she was born, I wonder if they have looked for London Roland.
That's a good point.
Chicken Little.
If it could be Roland as her last name on her birth certificate.
She could just be telling them her name is London Kerr, but...
That could be her maiden name, too. Roland could be her married name. You don't know.
Okay, Lena, I'm going to need you to add that to the list. We need to know if she's ever been married. Secretary Lena?
But also...
I'm making notes. I'm just gonna... if I'm muted, it's just because I'm looking stuff up. So
okay, also, my thing is, why didn't law enforcement make her go and get a copy of her birth certificate? Because they can do that too.
Yeah, and just be like, hey, since you ain't got it, just go down here to such and such office, fill out the paperwork, pay your, I think it's like $25 or $30 here. It's probably be about the same price there.
Yeah, it's like $20. My problem is, why is there nothing on the father? Why didn't anybody do any checks in Georgia? Like, where's all that Georgia? What's all that about?
Well, that's what she told them, was that the baby was in Georgia with her dad, and then they found out that was a lie.
Yeah.
So maybe she gave them a name of a guy that's in Georgia that she thinks could possibly be the father, and they went and checked with him, and the baby wasn't there.
But see, that's what I'm saying. They can make her like a stipulation, like when she got arrested, like go and get a copy of that.
Like her bond stipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's another thing they could charge her with, is lying to
fabricating a story.
Authorities, saying the baby was with the dad.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that would be. Would it be obstructing? No. What is it? The other charge that you can get? And Tonka, I'll fix and answer your question.
Hindering an investigation.
Yeah, but there's another name though.
Whatever Leilani was charged with. Because she got charged with that charge.
Falsifying information?
No, that's not it. Let me go look up Leilani's, because I think it would be the same thing as her.
I can't remember what that charge is.
Okay, so while I'm looking this up real quick, Tonka wants to know what caused law enforcement to become interested. So, in April of 2023, the Oklahoma Department of Human Services got an order to go pick up baby London because she hadn't been seen in months. I don't know. I'm wondering who reported that this baby hadn't been seen in months.
That's what I want to know.
Because
was it a family member? Was it
or a friend or whoever it was, somebody had to have called. And whenever DHS went out to go pick the baby up on this order that they got, the baby wasn't there. All they found was the mom. But from April of 2023, when DHS went out there, to October 2024, what the hell were they doing? Because did I say April? I meant October of 2024 is when they arrested the mom. So last month.
I thought I read somewhere that they couldn't find her, that they just found her in October.
Okay, well, hold on.
I'd like to know who reported it. Was it a family member, a friend?
I bet you that baby was born with drugs in her system, and she's been a DHS case from the get.
From the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's got to be some type of record. There's got to be hospital records. There's got to be medical records of that baby. There's got to be some type of record somewhere.
Yeah, they
got for that little girl.
Oklahoma's got to do better.
I mean, I know this is kind of stereotyping, and I don't want to offend anybody, whatever, but that woman, for her age, she looks like she's been doing some hard use of stuff for a long time. Right?
Oh yeah, she looks so much older.
For her to have at her age, like, so she would have been like 35.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's harder for a baby to be healthier when your system has been deteriorating on the inside for so long. So
yeah.
It had to have, yes, like Avery, like you said, it had to be born with some sort of issue. Because that woman looks like she's been just using for years.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, healthy or not, the older you get,
Tonka hasn't seen the mom, Charlotte.
Okay, right here.
She was already ahead of me.
Oof.
Yeah, she looks really bad.
Yeah.
This was when she was arrested in October 2024.
I can see the speed bumps on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks.
Yeah, she looks really bad.
But she's in her right mind. It doesn't make sense though, because she's in her right mind enough to be coloring her hair. So she was in her right mind enough to know not to be giving her child away.
Well, not only that, she was in her right mind when she told law enforcement she gave that baby up for, you know what?
Yeah. All right, so right here is where I had seen where it says the Oklahoma Department of Human Services was ordered to take custody of London last April as she hadn't been seen in years, but only found the mom.
And that bothers me.
Because why did they, even if it was April 2023, April 2024, she still didn't get arrested until October of 2024. Why did it take so long?
Yeah.
See, I had read somewhere that when they went out there to pick up London and only found the mom, the mom told them the baby was with the dad in Georgia.
Right.
And then the mom disappeared, or like they couldn't find the mom again until October when they arrested her.
That still bothers me because
I read that somewhere.
It's still a huge gap in between each little thing that happened from the time that this baby went missing until DHS was called to get the order to pick her up until the mom was picked up. There's still huge gaps in between.
Right.
Definitely.
What year was it that they called DHS? Was it 2022? Was it 2023? Was it sometime this year?
That could be a thing too, because they said that the reason why DHS got the order to go pick the baby up is because she hadn't been seen in months. Well, if she was given to Carlos in 2022,
right,
in April, and then DHS goes out to pick the baby up in April of 2023, that's way more than a few months. That's a whole damn year.
Yeah.
And where's the proof that this baby, other than the mom telling them that that's when she gave her to Carlos, who else seen that baby around April of 2022 or before? Because where's the proof that that's when she gave the baby to him?
Yeah,
exactly. Can I see the baby again? I want to see if she looks Hispanic at all, because I just don't think she did.
She doesn't to me.
No, she doesn't.
Huh.
So, Tonka, we're going to look into her social media and see.
It's crazy. It makes no sense why it took so long.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I think that this woman might have a Facebook, but I don't have Facebook, so it won't let me go in there.
whenever I looked it up earlier, there's several Ashley Rowlands on there, probably like 3 or 4 from Oklahoma. One of them, it's not her because that one, the girl on Facebook has tattoos on her chest and stuff, and this mom doesn't. So I know it's not her, but there are a couple of other ones, and I was going to try to look through each one of them earlier, and I got to doing something else. And
what's her name again? What Rowland? Something Rowland? Ashley?
Ashley.
Is it spelled the traditional way, Ashley?
Yeah. Let me make sure. Yeah, Ashley.
Okay.
So I don't know. See, this is why I got to get a laptop also, because tomorrow night I'm staying with my aunt again, and that's usually my night off. But we could still be digging into stuff.
Yeah.
Because this baby.
And all you need to do is plug it in your Jackery.
Well, I can just hook it to her internet out there. And just.
Scarlett, you're just gonna have to load up the whole computer and your whole setup.
I know that's what my husband
really
told
have
me.
No excuse.
That's a lot of stuff to.
Oh yeah, because it's the big tower, because this tower is huge, and then I've got 2 monitors because I can't go with just one monitor. Then I got the mouse and the keyboard and like 3 binders I would have to bring, a box of pens.
3 binders.
And I got a box of sticky notes that I would have to bring. I would need a whole damn suitcase.
Yeah.
You're gonna need one of those small rolling suitcases
with the hardcover on it. Yep, that's what I need to get.
Rolling desk.
And then whenever I got there, I really wouldn't have a place to set it up.
Yeah, she's gonna need one of them rolling desks.
She'll be sitting on the floor with a whole computer system in front of her.
Yeah, I just don't know where I would do that either, because my aunt is one of these women who, like, when she decorates her house, she goes overboard. Mm-hmm. And she's got like stuff sitting on the floor. She's got stuff on benches, tables, the bar. Goodness. Yeah, she like overloads when she decorates.
I do too. I'm guilty as charged.
You know what? I used to do that, like, for decorating. I used to do that whole like overboard thing, but then like when Christmas is over and you take everything down, your house feels like oddly bare.
But you don't understand, when she has containers for each season and each holiday. So whenever Christmas gets taken down after the first of the year, then it's Valentine's stuff.
Oh.
Literally, when stuff gets taken down, there's boxes coming in with new stuff.
I've never thought about decorating for Valentine's Day.
Same thing. Every season, every holiday, it's like, oh my!
And everything has its own little place on the walls and all that. I was trying to do a damn cross wall today, y'all, and I was struggling. I'm just thinking, how the hell do people decorate every season?
Hey, she has to have some kind of social media, because this photo that you're showing right now, that looks like a Snapchat photo.
With the filters and all that on it?
Yeah. But the hearts, and then that's why the baby looks kind of like blurred a little, you know?
It looks like there was a filter used on the baby.
Yeah.
Like the I don't know if the Snapchat have like the smooth skin, you know what I'm talking about? Like that filter or whatever?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Okay. That's what it looks like was used on her.
Thank God when Jaden recorded me snoring for everybody and posted my Discord, he was smart enough to use a
y'all heard her admit
filter.
It. Y'all heard her admit it.
That's the only reason. Well, I meant when he recorded me breathing deeply.
You can't change it now.
That's the only reason the kid is alive today, because he knew to use a filter.
Breathing deeply. No, Avery's crazy, baby.
You need to quit putting her against me. That's not fair.
Who?
I heard her.
Wait, who? What?
She told Bubbles to say I'm crazy.
Listen to the baby. Go ahead, say.
You're crazy.
Bubbles, if you say I'm not crazy, I'll send you Barbies. What?
What'd she say?
She said, "No, you're crazy."
You can even bribe that baby with some Barbies.
Unbelievable.
Okay, let's see here. Hold on, y'all.
Well, that's not a question, baby. That's a statement.
I need a screenshot.
Hey, do your whistle. Listen to her whistle. Do your whistle.
Aww.
I've seen that video of her whistling. She can do it. I've never in my whole life been able to whistle.
Me neither. I can't whistle at all.
Really? Your lips are broken too?
Yep.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
My sister-in-law, she could whistle like, where you put your two fingers in your mouth and you whistle like, you can hear it from like across a football field.
That's what Bubbles does. She put her two fingers in her mouth and
yeah. No.
She does it for the puppies. That's how she gets the puppies to come to her.
I've tried to whistle my whole life.
So I'm trying to find this woman's middle name.
So is Roland her? I want to know if that's her maiden name or if that's her married name.
I'm wondering if it's even her real name.
That's another thing. Do we even know if that's her real name?
Well,
could she have just given that?
I'm gonna send you guys something in back chat. Okay.
Okay,
I can't click on it.
Tonka says to check to see if the picture is AI. So I just found, I Googled an AI image generated, whatever you want to call it. Put the picture in of the one that I just had up on screen, and it says it not likely to be AI generated.
How do you can AI generate a picture of an actual real human being?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Well, I'll have a boyfriend tomorrow.
Okay.
Hey, Sharon.
Have you watched Big Brother?
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
I don't watch it. I know you guys are so into it, but
girl, I have. You ought to see the people on my Twitter that I follow right now. That was just in the house this past season.
Yeah, they're gonna have this season coming up is going to be the celebrity season.
Ooh, so they're going. So we're going to get an early Big Brother season yet.
Yeah, I can't remember where I seen it at. Where did I see it at?
Oh, I can't wait for that.
It's supposed to be a celebrity.
Okay, so I was looking at Leilani's charges. She got malice murder, felony murder, concealing the death of another, falsely reporting a crime, and then making false statements during a police investigation. But that's not the one that I'm looking for. It's another. I can't think of the name of it right now.
But she is.
It's not obstructing. It's not hindering.
Is it hindering an investigation? That may be it. Because that would be considered hindering an investigation because you're sending them on a wild goose chase.
Yeah.
When you actually know what the actual truth is.
Right.
So maybe that's what I'm thinking of. It's hindering an investigation.
So Megan Boswell told the police that her daughter Evelyn was with her dad in another state.
Yes.
And then they ended up finding out that she had unalived Evelyn. So look to see what her charges are, and maybe you'll see it.
No, that's it. Hindering an investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of.
Falsifying statements.
Shit, what am I doing here? Hold on, y'all.
But I think it's hindering the investigation.
But
yeah, because when Megan Boswell did that, she said that the baby was with the father, and the father was deployed at the time anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see.
case it doesn't. Some of it reminds you of Harmony Montgomery because of these DHS taking forever to go get this child. So not only do I blame the mother, I blame DHS because they failed this child.
Give me a second, y'all. I'm doing something real quick. Wait, what did I just see? Damn it, I just seen a comment that I'm trying to multitask here. I do apologize. I saw a comment that I was going to comment on while I was doing what I'm doing over here on the other monitor.
Avery's picture being upside down is driving me crazy.
That's why I did it.
Okay, so 9mm says, could the baby not be hers at all? Maybe she nabbed the baby.
I thought about that earlier too. Like, how do we even know this is her baby?
But surely they would know because of DHS being involved.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's why I'm thinking they must have been involved from birth.
I don't know. Don't know.
Okay, so Tiff says, but why would they have grounds to take the child? See, I don't think they're giving all the information out. There's got to be, unless she has, like Avery said, if she's had a DHS case since the baby was born, maybe they have appointments that they have to keep up with to check on the baby. Maybe she missed appointments. That's where they're getting that she hadn't been seen in months.
That's what I'm thinking.
And maybe it got turned in, because the baby she hasn't brought the baby in, or maybe when she takes it to the doctor or anything like that, maybe the doctor reported that she hasn't came yet, because we still don't know if this baby has any type of illnesses or disabilities.
Yeah.
That she is supposed to take her to the doctor for. She could have had substances in her system when she was born that affected her.
For DHR to file to get a court order to remove the baby, they would, I believe, that's what makes me think that they've been involved in the baby's life since the baby was born. Because all the other reasons of them being able to get a court order to remove the baby would have to be like abuse or neglect, or, I mean, I don't know. This case is confusing. I can't figure it out.
This case is very confusing.
Y'all give me just 1 second. I'm looking.
Oh, okay. I was looking at what Lena posted in the back. She found a obituary for a Ashley Rowland out of Florida.
And she would be the same age as that woman.
When was the obituary dated? Because she was just arrested in October this year.
Well, that woman's she's been deceased for a while. That young woman, I think.
Okay.
Oh. I can't click on it because I'll throw myself off.
Somebody totally different. Is it showing a picture?
Yeah, it doesn't mean to be that it's not the same person, but she would be the same age as this other woman. If she's,
how old is?
If this is even this other woman's real identity, because I can't find the other woman's parents. I can't find anything on her right now.
See, that's what I'm saying. Nobody can.
So what I found was that this young woman who is passed, and she passed in 2011.
Okay, so
rabbit hole. Sorry, but it's we can't find anything on this one woman. I mean, who knows?
Okay, so the one who just got arrested, how old is she?
39.
And this girl that at the obituary, she would be 39 if she was still with us.
I don't know. It's just this case is crazy. It's got crazy directions.
I mean, I just thought the age thing's interesting because there's nothing I'm trying to put in parents, grandparents, family, like high school, nothing.
So I wonder, because Avery did bring it up earlier tonight, the mom's last name is Rowland, but the baby's last name is Kerr. So either the father is on the birth certificate and she gave the baby the father's last name, or
her last name is Kerr,
but Rowland is her married name.
Yep.
Classic OG, how are you?
Lena, try Ashley.
You read my mind, Betty Joe. I'm on it, girl.
I need, damn it, and I had a subscription to it. Truth Finder. That's what I need. Truth Finder, and what's the other one? Oh shit. Was another one like it. I can't think of the name of it now.
I know. Give me a minute. I'll figure it out. I'm just trying to put in this.
Oh, y'all know what I'm talking about.
I just think it's odd that, I mean, randomly, but both, like, that young woman is deceased, and then the other woman, they would be the same age,
Right.
People's identities get taken.
I mean, does that's what we're going to have to look into, her social media. Does she have any ties with anybody in Florida?
That woman doesn't even look like she has a TV or a track phone. Never mind social media. Sorry, no, she looks just, I don't know. I put in Ashley Kerr, and there's just this girl that's like a fitness model.
Sweet Melissa, yes, been verified. Thank you.
How does she spell her last name?
Good job, Sweet Melissa.
How did she spell what, Betty Joe?
Her last name.
Rowland.
It's all over the internet. That's why, Yeah, that's cake. That is not Play-Doh. Please continue search for child allegedly given away by mother in 2022 DRUG deal. That's not. That is not you.
Who is it? Is it you?
No, baby.
Is it mommy?
Jesus.
No, but there's a video of the baby.
Mommy?
I'm pretty sure all of us working on it together, we're going to figure something out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a video of the baby.
I just found an article that said this all started at the apartment. I'm going to post it in the back chat.
Okay. $39.
I'm not doing all of that. Oh my God.
Okay, hold on.
First of all, arrested on child photos. I wasn't going to say the whole thing.
Hold on, y'all. I have to write all these names of these places down.
Yeah, this one says this was 12 days tape 12 days ago. Oklahoma mom accused of giving daughter away, released on $3,000 bond.
Which is crazy to me.
Yep.
Huh. Wait, y'all. Every time a name comes up on this and I'm searching.
Oh, the article I just posted in the back chat has a lot more information. It says that they were trying to raise her bond to $100,000, but she got out. And it says everything was stored at those apartments.
Everything was what at the apartments?
Stored. So those storage units or whatever was at the...
Okay.
Yeah, this article is much more extensive.
All right, and you posted it in back chat. Hold on, let me get. Because I'm not even looking at StreamYard right now. All right, let me put this link in the chat for everyone in case they want to go read it. Okay. All right, so let's see. A woman arrested last week for allegedly. Here, hold on, y'all. I've got literally 400 tabs open right now, but let me pull this up and I'll read it for y'all. All right, and what I'm reading now is the same link that I just put in the chat for y'all. All right, so a woman arrested last week.
There's a video too. There's a video too at the top.
Okay, I'll play it in just 1 second. All right, so a woman arrested last week for allegedly giving her daughter away to a man that she bought meth from in 2022 was able to post bond earlier this week. According to the court documents, it all started at an apartment complex in Moore in April of 2022, where it was learned that a child had not been seen in several years. Okay, so see, this one is saying years where the other one said months. And we also need to look up more Oklahoma too. Let me write that down. All right,
and
so
her name. Oh,
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Her last name is spelled different. It's in this article. It's ROW. I was looking at ROLLAND.
Oh, and all of them that I've seen was ROWLAND.
No, I'm going to the eye doctor Monday.
All right, so a year later, the Oklahoma Department of Human Services obtained a pickup order. While they weren't able to find the child, they were able to find her mother, Ashley Rowland, at a residence off of Regency Boulevard in Moore with the help of the Moore Police Department. Okay, so see, why are they saying that Oklahoma City was the last?
I just found something, and I don't know. It says police have found Oklahoma girl last seen in 2022 who was 2 years old. And
wait, they found her?
It shows a picture of the baby in the high chair. That's what it says. November 20th, 2024. It says police have found Oklahoma girl last seen in 2022 who was 2 years old.
Can you post that link in the back chat?
Let me get it.
I told you that was me.
It's not you. Oh. Crazy child.
Okay, so while Betty Jo's getting that, I'll finish this up real quick. So it says Rowland told them that the child was with her father in Georgia, but she was interviewed again after authorities learned that Rowland was lying. She should have got a charge for that. So this time, Rowland told police that she gave her daughter, who was 2 years old at the time, to a man that she was purchasing meth from, and that she was on drugs heavily at the time that she gave the child away. Of course, she's going to blame it on the drugs. She identified the man as Carlos, who told her that he was going back to Mexico the last time that she saw him, which was in April of 2022. Last week, Rowland was booked into the Oklahoma County Jail, and authorities were working on raising her bail to $100,000. However, Rowland was able to get out before. So basically, the judge on that Tuesday set the bond at $100,000, but by the time that they had set the bond, the person had already bonded out of jail. Well, why not go get her and bring her back?
The only thing
Exactly.
How in the world? I go to share it and it won't let me.
Send it to me in Discord, or to Avery in Discord, and see if you can do it that way. And if so, we can post it back there.
Or you can copy it, the link in your browser at the top, and paste. Oh my God, paste it. I just almost choked on my own spit.
How the hell do I? Okay. Aubrey, you got to stop.
Oh, okay. So this is how she got out. All right. So she ended up getting out on the $3,000 bond before the judge was able to set it to $100,000. Oak Grade said that this is because of what's called the bond schedule. There's a number of charges that you get booked in on have an automatic bond set. And so that if they want to raise that, then you have to hold a hearing to raise the bond. So she had them bonded out before they could get that hearing scheduled.
All right. I'm going to put it in your Discord, Scarlett.
Okay. Send it to me, and then I'll post it in back chat and in the regular chat as well. All right. So DHS wasn't able to speak to any specifics on the case per policy, but sent Fox 25 a statement saying, in part, situations like those described in this affidavit are heartbreaking and unimaginable. The agency is grateful to our law enforcement partners for their continued work to find her and as they seek justice in her disappearance.
Okay, hold on.
Katie Sylvester, the bailiff of the special judge assigned to the case, Kevin McRae, said that Rowland is due back in court January the 6th for an arraignment where she will have to post $100,000 or she will remain in custody. Go ahead and put that in the paper in an article where it's all over the internet, and old girl ain't gonna show up for court.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I posted it in the Discord. Says,
okay,
Oklahoma girl last seen 2022 who was 2 years old.
Did you do it? That all?
There you go. Yep, that's it.
All right. Let's see.
And Aubrey keeps looking at the baby's picture saying, "Is that me?"
Oh. Okay, I'll put this one and then pull up the one that...
Yeah, I'm only seeing that they've identified her, but not that they found her. But this says it found her.
Okay, so yeah, see, I have it on the screen now, Avery. And in the article or in the title, it says police have found Oklahoma girl last seen in 2022 who was just 2 years old. But then down here it says after a distressing incident in Moore, Oklahoma, the identity of the girl at the heart of the case has finally been revealed. Okay, well, you have see that's like clickbait right there.
What news place did this come from?
What is the name of this place? Brady Today.
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't heard of that.
Yeah, that's straight clickbait.
Yeah, that's what I said. I didn't know if it was. That's why I wanted to send it to you because.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this one's basically saying what all the other ones has, that they were finally able to identify the child as London Kerr, but that's clickbait because they need people to click on it.
Baby found when she's not. Don't do that. That irritates me when people do that.
That's all that is. That's just clickbait so they could get people to click on it.
Well, how dumb was I? No, I'm just kidding. No, that irritates me.
All right, so she is due back. I can't believe that they put it in this. Now, this girl, more than likely, she doesn't want to go to jail. Due back in court. So they're just going to put it in this article that she's due back in court on the 6th, which is fine for her arraignment because obviously when she bonded out, she got that court date. But why put in there that she'll have to post $100,000 bond when she goes for the arraignment, or she will remain in custody. I mean, now she's probably not even going to show up. This is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why they would do something like that. Because now she'll probably go on the run.
Right.
That's crazy.
Hold on, y'all. I'm just writing this down about the court date.
But the simple fact is, they know they're looking for that child, and they say all that. Now she'll go on the run, and she won't even care.
Yep. I mean, because $100,000 bond, she's more than likely not going to be able to bond out on that. She probably doesn't have anybody who can pay that amount of a bond for her. So she's going to have to sit in jail. And if she's an addict, she's not going to want to do that.
Yep.
Was that a Dr. Pepper I heard?
This article I'm reading from News 9 says that he was her meth dealer.
Yeah. Yep.
I figured that's well, I was thinking either that or CRACK. Can I say that word? Yeah, crack. I can say that word.
Yeah, it's and most of the articles that I have seen it said that it was her meth dealer. Yeah, I don't want that.
I'm gonna check something.
What the fuck?
Let's see.
Why the hell is this arrow pointing up telling me to do something and there ain't nothing up there to do? If I close the X, it's gonna exit off the whole damn thing. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's see. I'm looking on Truth Finder, and I wish I had her middle name, but I don't think it has been said anywhere what the middle name is. But if I had that, it would be so much easier to search for her. Lena must be way down in a rabbit hole. Like we haven't heard from her in a minute now. Okay, let's see. Imagine
she's on the toilet. She posted it in back chat. She's on the toilet.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see it. Okay. Tonka says, I imagine if something nefarious happened to the baby, she'd probably long gone already.
I just hate when people say that. Who said that?
Tonka.
Ah, Tonka. No, don't speak it into existence.
Dirty Clean, how are you?
I mean, I understand, like, that's, the reality of it, but I hate hearing it because I don't want to think it's true.
So just on says, Scarlett, do you think the mom hurt the baby? The more I talk about this case, I'm starting to lean that way. And like I said earlier, I just think that the whole Carlos Mexico thing, just like the Georgia thing, her being in Georgia with her dad, was a red herring. I think that when she saw that story wasn't going to work, then she had a backup story, and that was Carlos in Mexico. And I think that's a red herring as well. I think she ended up, my honest opinion, I think that it's going to end up coming out that they found some type of evidence that she has done something to the baby herself.
Yeah. That's what
And I hope I'm wrong about that. If she gave this baby to this Carlos guy or gave her to anybody else, I hope they're taking care of her and they're treating her good and she's getting fed and she has a warm place to sleep at night. But the fact that he was a meth dealer and he willingly took a 2-year-old little girl, I would think that he had other things in mind for her.
Come on.
Yay!
Oh, she is so excited about something, Betty Jo.
Yeah, I know. What are you excited about? Huh? What'd you say?
I am not finding anything. I got to get this girl's middle name.
Thank you.
Just a middle initial.
I can't find it, and it's driving me crazy.
Because if I don't have that, there's no point in looking up Truth Finder.
Well, I even put in like Ashley Kerr Rowland Moore, Oklahoma High School, to see if I could even like maybe find if she went to high school or anything there. Mm-hmm. There's nothing. It's so weird.
Okay, well, you know how whenever you go to Truth Finder and you type in somebody's name and it asks, well, do you know if this person lived at such and such place?
Right.
Okay, well, whenever I put her name in there, there was a Central City, Kentucky, Collierville, Tennessee, and Lincoln, Nebraska all popped up and said, do you know if Ashley Rowland lived in any of these 3 places? And I just had to put, I don't know.
Well, Nebraska might make sense because it's right. You know, what is it? Right. Oklahoma, Kansas, and then Nebraska's right above it. Mistaken.
Yeah. And then there was 2 names that have popped up and said, do you know if she's related to these 2 people? And I don't want to say those people's names on here.
Why don't you send me those? Send me the names and I'll look it up and see if I can see something.
Okay, hold on. Because I don't want to say it on here and then
I don't blame you. Absolutely
nothing to do with her at all.
Right here.
Okay, I sent it to you in a DM on Discord. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh. Let's see, wait. Scott says I'm using My Life. I've never heard of My Life. And then Tonka says she likes People Whiz. And these are 2 websites that you can look for people on or look them up. I've never heard of either one of these. Where's my highlighter? Wait, Vapor, should what be on her arrest record? Her middle name.
Okay, so I'm on the Oklahoma court records website, and they have issued a new bond for $100,000, and it looks like she's got a warrant again.
Yeah, on that article that I just read, that she's due back in court on January the 6th, and for her arraignment, and when she goes that day, she'll have to post the $100,000 bond, or she'll have to stay in jail.
Okay.
Why? What's the point of putting on there that, like, saying she's due back in court on the 6th? That's fine, but why put on there where she could see that either you're going to have to pay this $100,000 bond, or you're going to stay in jail when you come on the 6th, because she's not going to show up.
And I'm not seeing any middle name on any of these court documents.
Okay.
That's exactly right.
So there's not even an initial for her middle name?
No,
Now this case is just weird. Like, this is going to be a rabbit hole that's going to be like...
Yeah. So the first name that you gave me It says who is survived by him, and Ashley was not on that list.
Okay, so the JH name.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna mark that one out.
Right, but it is, demographically it would be correct, but nothing. That name is not survived by him.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look at this.
Yes. Sweet Melissa, no, I haven't seen parents' name or siblings. That's why we're gonna have to dig into this because
Scarlett, look at Discord Messenger. So on the court documents, when you click on her personal information, look how they have it.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to it. Oh shit, I can't. Wait. Ashley Rowan. So aliases or alternate names, none. There's no record date, no marital status, birth month or year.
They don't even have a birth date.
No, or her birth city, birthplace, no records found. Address information, no records found.
And that's why that when I found that of that young woman in Merritt Island in Florida and the dates match up. It just I don't know. It's weird.
Did she take that deceased person's identity?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's weird
it would be
because
the same exact age, and not just that, but my brother lives right near Merritt Island over there, and there's constant. It's constant, paraphernalia being distributed, traffic. It's it's a waterway, basically.
Well, I'm seeing other court records for her, and it's all the same thing. No, I don't see a date of birth on any of them.
Yes.
This is weird.
Right?
Search her to see if I can find. You said she's 39.
Yeah.
Yep. Who knows at this point, right? I mean, there's nothing else on this woman.
Because I don't have a middle initial.
And granted, remember Buddy Joe, we were saying last night, some people don't have middle names or something like that, to go by, but
I don't have a middle name, so
that's why we're right, but which very well could be, but the documents, legal documents, there's nothing.
Hold on now, I'm looking at something real quick.
And then in 2022, he was forcibly removed from those apartments. Not April or what was it? April of 2022 was the last time the baby was seen.
Yes.
November of 2022, she was so far behind on the rent, she was forcibly removed, and they had to get a warrant to get to force access into the apartment. I just seen that in the court documents.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you. Can I ask you a question real quick? The second name you sent me, was that in reference to male or female?
It didn't say. It just asked could she be related to these people.
Okay, so the second name, I'll send this to you in Discord.
Okay.
This person, it is Oklahoma. And this person has, I guess, had some situation with. He's a high school teacher, something with kids.
Okay.
But this is a man.
Okay.
Male
Tiff, no, it says on the thing that Avery sent me that on her record or whatever, it didn't have any aliases.
Oh my God. This stuff. This is crazy.
Why?
So odd.
And, I don't want your raisins, baby. She's feeding me raisins. And my son is driving me crazy.
Yeah. And look.
I don't want them.
Raisins, guys. Look. These are
Oh
raisins. And
shit! I was looking at something and I clicked off of it by accident. Where did that go?
Put in trash.
Okay, let's see. There are cases across the country that severely lack a definitive history for the individuals involved. It's crazy, Tonka, that there's nothing on people like that. Like, no type of information at all. But she's. Man, does she have a different name? That's what's. See, I would like to know if she has any tattoos. This can't be her. It's virtually impossible to have a digital footprint. I just think that she has a different name. Or maybe she goes by a different name on social media. It's just, we got to find that name. I'm trying to find on Facebook if there's anybody, like people with the last name Kerr in Moore, Oklahoma. So if she's 39, she would be born in what year?
1985.
Okay. Let me put that on my thing. Yeah, dirty clean. That's what we need to do. We're gonna. It's probably gonna take a while if she has Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. But if she's on there, she can be found. And I'm wondering if she has any other kids besides just baby London.
So there's a Ashley Marie Rowland in Moore, Oklahoma County on this court website, and she's got like DUIs, protective orders from her ex-husband, a divorce. I don't know if it's the same one though.
Okay, so I looked up her Facebook earlier, and the last time she posted was 2017. There is a picture on here from 2016, but I cannot tell if it's her or not, because this lady here has like really short hair and it's black.
And it's the Ashley Marie Rowland?
Yes.
Can I see the picture?
Yeah, hold on. I'll send it to you on.
This case is going to drive me bonkers.
I'm not going to pull it up on here because there's two kids in the picture with her.
Well, it could give us something to do, you know.
Right.
No, I'm off for 3 days, so, you know.
Oh, damn. So you ain't got to put up with no bullshit for the next couple of days.
Listen, it's like working. It's like triple the amount of hours as oh my God, I need it to please. Y'all know.
Hold on just a second, y'all.
Avery.
Yo.
Yeah, babe. Yeah, we can do this whenever, you know. 'Cause we have plans.
I was just looking at the screenshot that Scarlett sent me of the Ashley Marie Rowland. I
Okay.
think it's a different girl because her nose is broader and
Okay.
it.
Oh,
So I don't think that's her, Scarlett, because that girl's nose is wider.
You
the
have
one
to
that
remember,
the
though,
one that's from Florida, that one?
no,
Mm-mm.
the one that I found, the one that Avery was talking about that had been arrested, I found her on Facebook, but I couldn't tell if it was the same girl or not because of the hair is different. It's cut short and it's darker, but in and this was what did I say, Avery, 2016.
16. Yeah.
So you have to remember all those years ago, she might not have been
Right.
as
And after
the addiction.
exactly. It's the woman is the same age though. Like that matches up.
Let me see if it has her birthday on here. No, it doesn't have her birthday. And see, that's another thing. We don't know if this lady has Betty Joe. No, I can't hear you.
Like, there's no digital footprint for this Ashley Rowland. This is
Right,
weird.
girl, please.
This
We
is
don't know
weird.
if she has other kids or anything
I just
like
looked that up and there's nothing. Nothing.
This is crazy.
Okay, well, Avery, during the day.
Oh, and Betty Jo, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you had posted in back chat either. Okay. All right. Now say something, Betty Jo.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can now.
No.
Okay, so Scott says she was born October of 87. She is 37. So why is the article saying 39?
Really, Scott? Where'd you find that?
Okay, Scott is using. Hold on. Scott's using a thing called My Life.
Oh yeah, he sent that to me. Okay, I hadn't got there yet. I'm working my way. I started with the courthouse records, which aren't making a lick of sense. I guess I'm gonna have to drive to Oklahoma. I'll hunt this woman down. You guys are gonna have my bail, right?
Sally Mae? Sally Mae's the one that always holds the bail money. Let's see, screenshots.
Ha ha, Betty Jo. You dropped down and now I'm on top of you.
That's because you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, but I'm above you now. That's all that matters. Nanner.
Listen,
you're technically really above me.
Listen, exactly.
True.
Scarlett.
I think Lena likes me on top of her though.
Oh, stop it.
Avery's new name is Goober.
Goober?
Yes.
Why Goober?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm sure we'll just go. Avery, then you're going to have to come in like that under Goober.
Goober.
Okay, Tip,
like
you're
that
from
name.
Texas, right?
I don't like that nickname.
No.
Meta Mom, are you trying to be sarcastic with that?
What'd she say?
I'm not going to say it out on here. Hold on, I'll send it to you.
Why? Nothing
She is totally being sarcastic with that one.
Metamom, remember your house?
No, it's not about you. I promise.
Oh, I was gonna say you better sleep with one eye open.
No, it's hold on. I'm just gonna screenshot it and send it to you. What she said.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Elena, I don't know if I call that a friend, but sure, you can go with that narrative.
9 or 37.
Well, the article said, okay, look, this is how weird the articles are. Look what I'm about to send you on Discord, Scarlett. Remember how the one article said it was in the apartment? Now here's a whole nother article with her picture and the house behind her on that street that you were just on, saying that that's the house that she was arrested at.
Okay, send it to me. And I just sent you the screenshot.
I want to know her age. Is she 39 or 37?
That's what I would like to know. Because Scott is using a thing called My Life, and he's seeing that she's 37.
Okay, well,
we're seeing in articles that she's 39.
Right.
But that deceased obit that we found, that woman would be 39, right?
Okay. We're going to go.
Met a mom trying to get me in trouble.
Avery, honey, where do you know where this woman? Where is she locked up? And do you know what where she is locked up? Where?
Yeah, she's out of jail now.
She's out on bond.
Yeah, she got out on a $3,000 bond.
So was she actually arrested in Moore, Oklahoma?
Yeah,
it would be at that prison or jailhouse or whatever.
It's
if we really want to get ambitious,
Oklahoma County Detention Center. Oh, okay, I'm calling the damn detectives on Monday because
I thought okay, yeah, we'll do it. Yeah.
I need answers. I forgot what it is. Oh, DM Discord, Scarlett. I sent you the house that's behind her.
Okay, so that house is not the one that was in, because what I was looking up earlier is Oklahoma City. This is saying Moore, Oklahoma.
Yeah, and that house is not. So in one article, it's saying apartments. In another article, it's saying house. Like, right. All these news places are getting information different. It's
yeah.
Yeah, Lena, we're gonna blow up the Moore police or the Oklahoma City Police Department. So
yeah, that's because Tuesday I figured we can do it if you want. I'll tell you what I have to do Tuesday. Do something do something on the on like the side, whatever.
Yeah.
So whatever you want, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was just thinking,
Yeah.
Anybody want a child?
So did Jaden love his gifts? I cannot.
Do what?
Jaden love his gifts?
Oh yeah. He did.
All right. Moore, Oklahoma is literally 17 minutes. Well, depending on which way you go, 13 minutes or 17 minutes, but it's 10 miles from Oklahoma City.
That's what I read, 10 miles. Ooh. Is King Scarlet yelling at us?
I don't even see King. Oh, there she is. Hey, King Scarlet. Jen with 2 N's. Her name, what they have in articles is Ashley Rowland, and I'll drop it in the chat.
Now, see, this one says Ashley and Rowland.
Oh, so you found a middle name.
Can you screenshot that and send it?
Hold on.
Yeah, because how are they spelling Ann? Because it's
ANN.
Okay.
We're getting closer to details here.
Screenshot it. I'll get knocked off.
Oh.
Hold on, I'll try. Hold on.
I wrote it down. I wrote the name down so that way we won't forget it.
Is it a news article that you found it in, Betty Jo?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if this is her. Let me report.
I'm sorry. I didn't mute. That came unexpectedly.
What?
A sneeze.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, so whenever I look up Ashley Ann Rowland in Moore, Oklahoma, it says that she's 39 years old, Oklahoma woman arrested for allegedly giving away her 2-year-old daughter to a man that she was buying drugs from. Okay, so
Ashley Ann. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going. Okay.
Yeah, but see, this one says Lincoln, Nebraska.
Okay. Well, hold on.
And it does that. Her picture's blurred out.
Okay, so whenever I was doing Truth Finder a minute ago, it asked if Ashley Rowland could possibly have lived and it named off Central City, Kentucky, Collierville, Tennessee, and Lincoln, Nebraska.
Okay. Ah!
What the hell? Oh Lord, I don't want this. I wish we could find it like a picture of her where she didn't look so bad.
Yep, that's her, Ashley Ann Rowland. She used to live in Nebraska. Okay, now, okay, fine. Woo, thank you, Betty Joe. You did a cookie. But only half a cookie because you called me a goober. But now we're rolling.
Okay, so now what would you say?
You want me to repeat all that?
No, something about you said thank you, but I don't know because the baby's hollering. I can't. She needs to chill.
Because you got her middle name, and I found her, and she did live in Nebraska. So I said I was just saying thank you because now we're on to something.
You're welcome.
But
wait, hold on. King Scarlet says she lived in Alaska before. King Scarlet, do you know what part of Alaska?
So
now, King Scarlet, how'd you find that?
Hold on, because it's still loading the report. So
we should be a whole PI firm,
right? All right, so I'm gonna write this down. Lincoln, Nebraska.
Scraps
and
being a bounty hunter.
I've got it wrote down too about Lincoln, Nebraska.
And this little girl over here is being so loud.
Yeah, I can hear her. She's having fun.
King Scarlet, I don't know why her profile pic is upside down, but it is literally messing with my OCD. So
I know she's driving me crazy with it.
That's why I'm not even paying attention to StreamYard because it's messing with my OCD. Scott, thank you. Okay, so wait, this girl here has a different middle name.
Aubrey, you need to chill, baby.
Oh, Anchorage. Okay. Thank you, Scott.
We suspect Ashley has a criminal record.
Hold on, y'all. I'm fixing to send y'all. And Betty Joe. Okay. All right, I just sent y'all something on Discord that Scott sent to me. All right, so it says on this thing that Scott sent to me, her birthday is October the 7th of 85. She's 39 years old, lives in Canton, Georgia. Previous cities include Oklahoma City and Anchorage. Ashley, and it has her as Ashley C.J. Rowland, are some of the aliases or nicknames that Ashley has used. Ashley's relationship status is single, maintains relationships with many people, friends, family, associates, and neighbors, including, and then it has some names on here that I'm not going to say, but I do need to.
Can you put that link in the
Girl, check your DM.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, what I found also, it says our data sources have uncovered social media accounts associated with Ashley. We searched millions of records to find the social media results for you, which may include popular social network platforms, even dating sites. Click to continue. So, I'm waiting on the rest.
All right, I'm just writing these names down real quick.
We're getting somewhere. Let's just hope we can find this baby. Or they can find this baby.
I hope so, because this is some crazy shit. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so that link that I sent to y'all, it has a couple of names on it as well. That we need to look at on Facebook. Dirty Clean, thank you. Dirty Clean says, I love this channel and the chat and the panel and everyone so much compared to some other channels. This one is so all around great in every way. I gotta catch my thing. Has TK thrown that in here? Y'all, my chat's going too fast. I can't keep up with it. But Dirty Clean, thank you for that comment. That was very nice. All right, what am I doing again?
That was very nice. Thank you. Oh yeah, we got her now. We got her whole family. We got everything. And I was clicking on names and stuff, and I straightened my picture just for you all.
Thank you.
Thank God.
You're crazy with it.
Your eye makeup looks great.
Well, I can't even see it.
Well, whatever picture you have,
you guys have good vision. You can see my eye makeup.
You have to be quiet.
Listen, my vision is not good, but yes.
Everything's blurry for me.
Okay, that one name is a kid. So
it looks like her mom is passed away, but her dad is not.
Okay.
And then I think I see a sister, and I don't know. I'm going through them all.
Damn it. Back over here. All right. Tonka says she goes by Ash on social media.
So, Ash Rowland, Tonka, how did you find her? So I can go look.
Hold on, I'm looking.
Is Tonka in Discord where she could post it, the Facebook?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Oh, wait, is this her?
Eddie Joe, look at back chat.
All right, hold on.
Tonka, is her on? Are you looking at that on Facebook? Okay, so no, Tonka's not in Discord anymore. Oh, I don't know if this is her or not. Okay, is her profile picture of her in a white shirt? Is that the same one you found under Ash Rowland? It's so hard to know if this is her or not on these different names and stuff, because she looks so bad in this mugshot.
Is there kids in the picture with the Ash Rollins?
No, it's just her in a white shirt.
Can do blah, 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 blah. You don't want to show it?
No, because I don't know if it's this person for sure, if it's her or not. It may not be her, but I'm gonna send you the link in
Okay.
Discord. I just don't want to pull up other people's stuff and it not be her.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, Scott, thank you.
Well, we're definitely sleuthing now. Gosh, we're gonna know what toilet paper this woman uses by tomorrow. Kind of sounds like she may have been military connected from some of the places she's been living. Alaska, well, yeah, Alaska and Georgia. Well, maybe.
Oh hell, that's a whole different other country.
And they let her ass out on bond, and she's got all these places she's lived and all this family in Georgia. I mean, not Georgia. Yeah, Georgia. Or what? Oh crap! I'm tired. I'm not talking anymore.
And what time is it?
Yeah, you've been on almost 3 hours.
Almost 3. I got to get up early in the morning too because I'm gonna be gone all day tomorrow. I'm not even gonna be home. So, talk us message. Yes, Meta Mom, I saw it. Oh Lord, Dirty Clean says, "What if we find out she doesn't use toilet paper at all?" Then they said automatic red flag.
Oh boy.
So true. So true.
Avery, Elsie said that you've been standing on your head too long.
I think so. Yeah. I like my sleuthing skills, my speaking skills, everything tonight is just not right.
That's why she's a goober.
I'm gonna think of a nickname for you.
That's okay.
I gotta think hard on this one though. Goober. A goober. Really? Goober?
Listen, my mom had a Pomeranian named Goober.
Oh, that's even better. Thank you. Well, some Pomeranians are smart.
It was a little black Pomeranian. And she was so cute. Not saying it. Never mind.
Don't you say it.
I
felt it, what you thought.
I didn't say it.
You don't know what I was going to say anyway.
Okay, Tonka, I must be looking at a different one than what you've seen.
So how many names does this woman have?
It seems like she's got a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, this. Wait, where'd it go? Shit. This one that Tonka's talking about kind of looks like her, but like I said, she's that picture of her mugshot, because she looks so bad. It's hard to tell.
Can I see this? I bless you.
We should be billing the Oklahoma Police Department for our services.
Nah, I have fun doing it for free. I get a little irritated because I can't find what I'm looking for, but
I just wanted to be the one to take the bill to see if I could meet some cops.
Oh, dear Jesus. Yeah, my chat's stuck.
Uh-oh.
What
The
the
baby
hell?
wants to tell you something.
Yeah, you didn't say bless you.
They didn't hear you sneeze, baby.
Wait, what did she say?
She said you didn't say bless you. That's because they didn't hear you sneeze. I had it on mute.
Oh, God bless you.
Oh,
Bless
I'm sorry.
you.
Bless you.
Oh, we could never
Okay.
ignore you, Bubbles. Please. You're our favorite. Stop.
I had her on mute. That's why you didn't hear her.
She was calling us out on our, our rudeness.
She's like, they didn't say bless you, Mom. I said, they didn't hear you. I had it on mute.
Well, I sneezed earlier and apologized for sneezing, and Scarlett's like, "What are you apologizing for?" And I'm like, "A sneeze." And she's like,
I didn't even hear you whenever you sneezed.
"She didn't say bless you." She was just like, "Oh, okay."
Because girl, whenever I get into looking for something, you know how it was last night when you were just a talking, and then I turn around and repeated exactly what you just said. Wasn't listening.
She was having a meltdown because nobody said bless you.
Aww.
I was like, they didn't hear you. I had it on mute.
I'm doing that.
Okay, go.
Not the other.
All right, go play. But be quiet.
Yeah, we're sleuthing deep now. Scott is he's the man of the night.
Scott is killing it. He's awesome.
All right,
I wish we could gift memberships, you know what I mean, to people that come in, you know what I'm saying? People that come all the time.
That's not what I'm looking for. Alright, I'm gonna give it about 5 more minutes, y'all, and then I'm gonna have to get out of here for the night. I just don't want to leave this list of people before I
It says.
Princess Lena, thank you so much for gifting that membership. That was really nice of you.
It says possible associates found. In Ashley's report, we have found 34 possible associates linked in the information provided. But I'm waiting on the rest of them.
Vapor, yes, Scott's in Discord.
Yeah, he's in both our Discords actually.
Oh, he's in yours also?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's another guy. I have another man in there. I've seen him in other true crime channels, Eric Pascali or something like that. But I hadn't seen him comment in quite a while.
Okay, wasn't he in this chat like a while back?
Yeah.
Because I remember that last name.
What birth year did you say she was born?
89? No, 80. 87?
I'm not going to sit here and figure it up. I wrote it down. 85.
85? Okay.
See, I'm good for nothing tonight. I quit myself.
Oh, that's what you get for hanging upside down all night.
Yeah.
You were basically just hanging around.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to mute because the baby's being loud again.
Okay, I'm going to try this last name. We didn't find any matches.
I don't know if Lena's back deep sleuthing or back on the toilet.
No, I'm here. I'm not.
That's some serious typing.
I was typing in back chat.
Oh. I'm estimating Scarlett can type 72 words per minute.
You know what's funny? You ever go to, well, if you ever want to pay your Comcast bill, which is our cable company here where we live online, they have the AI, and you're giving them your information, and you heard like somebody typing. It sounds just like you, like
really?
Yes. And that's what Scarlett sounds like when she's typing.
So you give AI your credit card information?
I do.
How weird. You know what? This AI stuff is getting creepy.
No. So like when I'm working, you'll see the phone call from Google. So if you want to book a reservation, Google calls and it's a robot. And they're like, "Hi, how are you?" And like if you respond, they'll respond back.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yes.
What is this world coming to?
Well, the last time I did a typing test, I was at 67 words per minute with like 98% accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it was.
I'm a super fast typer too.
Yeah, because if you're doing any type of transcription work, you have to have a certain amount of words per minute.
Yeah.
That you can type.
Yeah.
Okay, this last name I cannot find.
Well, making me laugh. I gotta move for a second.
Okay. All right, so this last one I cannot find on Facebook, so I'm gonna have to go to Instagram and TikTok.
So
Metamom, that's what it did for me also.
Maybe the baby wasn't born in Oklahoma.
Possibly.
Maybe the baby was born in Georgia.
That's a good possibility. Or Nebraska or Alaska.
I was thinking Georgia, yeah.
Since she said the dad was in Georgia, and then I see, that she's lived in Georgia and has a lot of relatives in Georgia, I'm wondering if the baby was born in Georgia.
And that the father was supposedly in Georgia as well.
Uh-huh. I don't see any affiliates with the last name Kerr, though. Did you know that this My Life thing gives you a reputation score? Looking at that, and I'm like, people are scoring your reputation.
I do want to check that out, that website out, and the one that Tonka uses.
What's the one that Tonka uses?
Was it People Wiz? Was that it, Tonka?
I've never heard of that one. People Wiz?
Yeah, I hadn't heard of either one of them.
I knew about My Life because when me and Jaden's dad were divorcing and I was mad at him, I went and changed his whole biography and added like 20 extra kids and put his reputation score. I did. I put his reputation score down to 1.1. Yeah, I know. I fixed it once I wasn't mad at him anymore.
You just left it on there as long as you were?
Yeah.
Okay, who is this for? Okay, so it's something else. I'm not going to worry about that tonight. Okay, so I went through all of these names on Facebook. Cannot find them, but I'm going to run them through Truth Finder and what was the other one being verified? But I'm going to have to do that tomorrow.
Oh, did Tonka ever answer? Is it People
Yeah,
Wiz?
Yeah, she said yes, it's People Wiz.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, hold on, y'all. I wanted to check something real quick while I'm thinking about it.
I just got hungry. Like, really hungry.
I stay hungry.
Me too. I wish this kid would start going to bed earlier.
There is nothing wrong with her sitting up. I mean, she used to sit up with us all the time.
Yeah, but now she's louder now.
Oh, but she doesn't know any better. She ain't hurt none of us, so.
She's older. She's getting older, so they just get louder and louder the older they get.
Oh, I know.
Trust me, I know.
Okay, I need to save this website that Scott sent. Where's my bookmarks? Damn, I gotta go stay with my aunt tomorrow night. So I'm gonna have to bring about 4 damn notebooks with me. Just so I can keep looking into all this. Because now I want to know what's up with this girl.
I'm wondering if she could be on a government watch list or something.
I don't know. She needs to be on something.
We are officially down a rabbit hole.
Yep.
Oh, girl, we went down that rabbit hole and we done branched off about 20 different times. Hold on, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna have to get off here in just a minute because tomorrow me and my aunt have got to go pick up my sister-in-law, which lives like 2 hours away from here, because she's coming to stay with my aunt for the week. So I will not be here. I won't be home at all tomorrow or tomorrow night because I'm gonna stay out there with them. But I will be back Monday night. But tomorrow, if something breaks on this case or we find something that we can talk about, then I may just go live on my phone while at her house.
Okay.
I'll just have to go sit out on the patio or something because her house be loud as hell. So
that'll just baby.
Or if you need, I could go live from my channel and you could come over there and if you need anything like screen shared or whatever.
Okay, yeah, because on the phone, can I
remember?
Betty Joe's going live,
oh,
right?
yes, that's right. Betty Joe's going live.
Yeah, we can always do it on Betty Joe's, right?
Right.
Well, I'm not gonna stay live long. I just want to check it out and see if I know how to do it all.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, let me hold on. Betty Joe, let me find you in chat real quick.
I'm just thinking about Betty Joe and how we've heard her when her TV wasn't working. If she gets on live and can't figure out how to maneuver around StreamYard, it could get extremely graphic. Just warning everybody.
I told her that if I would, because since I'm not going live tonight, that I would be in the chat. So if she needed help, I would try to help her as best I could.
I just send her YouTube videos. I gave up trying to help her. I would send her screenshots with arrows pointing to what she needed to tap on.
Okay, listen.
Listen, Linda.
Something way different.
Listen, Linda. So now when she needs to know how to do something, like how to link her YouTube to her StreamYard, I just send her videos, tutorial videos.
Well,
it's at 8:10, right, Betty Joe?
Yeah, I just want to try it out, see if if I can get it, and I don't want to stay on too long. And if you want to go live, or Avery wants to go live, that's fine.
We can. Avery never wants to go live, but Avery doesn't really like to go live. But
I'm just saying,
I have
to, we because I just want, like I said, I just want to check it out and see if I, if I am computer savage.
I don't even know why that damn Avery has a channel, because she didn't do nothing with it.
Oh,
okay, thank you, Madam Mom. Like I said, you will. Once you do it a time or two, you'll get used to it. It's really easy.
Right.
Okay, so I posted Betty Jo's link in the chat. If you are not subbed up, go sub up. The live will start tomorrow night at 8:10 Eastern time. Shit, I was about to say something now. I completely forgot what I was saying. So 7:10 Central time. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So y'all come over there and join us. The only reason why I would go tomorrow night would be if we find something on this case. But anything that we find, it's going to be fact checked before I put it out.
Yeah.
And if I do go live, it'll be probably 11:30, somewhere around in there.
Yeah.
So.
Because you're a vampire.
I was gonna say, we're never up at night, right? Ever.
Well, see, this is the time. Well, used to it was 10:30 is whenever. Well, no, it was 10. Then it moved to 10:30. Then 10:45. Now it's 11. But I've always went live late.
I know. No, that's why. That's how I found you, because I get out of work so late. It's
right.
And I can't hang anymore because she didn't go live for so long, and I got back on a regular sleeping schedule, and now I'm like,
it messed me up too. Whenever, because that whole month of September I didn't go live, and yeah, it messed me up big time. It was very hard for me to, and I'm still working through it, to get back on that schedule of going live every night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take you a little bit of time, but you'll get
there. Life happens, you know what I mean? There's
the people who go live every night, I got to give you props, because I can't do it.
Oh, during the Kylie Rodney case, I don't know how many months it was that I went live every night. I never missed a night.
Oh, wow. I can't.
Like with the BK case, you went live every night.
Every night, yeah. For months at a time.
Yeah.
But it's not, I mean, some people do it. I have to have a break. So that's why I just do every Sunday night now, because my husband goes out of town for work on Sunday nights. Right. So I just take that night off. And yeah, it was for hours too. There was a lot of times through Kylie's case that I would be on here longer than 4 hours. And then I'd go to bed and get up the next day and do it again.
Maybe if I had a better chair, but because when I went live, when I went over those whatever those documents were, I can't even remember, and I was live for 2 hours, and then my back hurt for
you need a gaming chair.
A gaming chair?
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah.
You can tilt it back, the back part of it, you can let it back a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean.
That's what I have to do. Oh, Betty Jo's internet went out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because that's right. After we were all sitting here going through the Kylie Rodney case, and it went straight from that case straight into Idaho 4. And I literally never missed a beat.
Wasn't it you that stayed live with the Cavalcante case so long?
12 hours one night.
Yeah.
Well, that day and night, yeah. And then we all went to bed, and then they caught the little fucker.
But yeah, because I remember I woke up because I had a bunch of snacks in my bed because you were live so long, and I woke up with a lollipop stuck in my hair.
Oh, I always have snacks in bed. Stop.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the snacks are a must. I need a table in here for snacks. That's what I
have like a whole, I don't even know. It's like a whole arsenal of things.
All I know is that lollipop was so stuck in my hair, I had to cut it out.
Avery.
Yeah, I know. And Jaden's like, what happened? And I'm like,
The Hobbit.
lost souls. True crime.
I know, King. We were here. We did all of that watching, and then the one night we go to bed, they catch you.
Yep.
And we missed it. Which I'm glad that they. Oh shit, Betty Joe's back. Okay, I'm sorry, Betty Joe. I was just not paying attention to StreamYard.
I hate this freaking internet.
Yeah, Jaden said he was like concerned about me because he came in my room in the morning, and he's like, all I know is there was food all over your bed. You had a lollipop stuck in your hair. Your phone was still in your hand, and he's not used to seeing me like that. And I was like, you don't understand, son. This was intense.
Yeah, because we would think that they were about to catch him, and then he done got away from them.
Yep.
And I lost a slipper sock that night and still can't find it.
Oh my God. Oh, Madam Mom, I know. That was right around the time also. Was I sick before that? I can't remember if I started getting sick right before that case or right after that case, but it was right. That was not corn. That was damn sorghum.
Yeah.
It was right around that time also that I had started getting sick.
Yeah.
And it was, I guess, being exhausted from that case, and then getting sick right. I was. Oh my God, that just wiped me out.
Mom's sick right now. She hasn't been feeling good. Sore throat, body aches. She's catching something.
Well, Mom, I hope you get to feeling better soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The baby's having a meltdown.
Oh, what's wrong with her now?
Because I turned the light out, and
Why are you messing with that baby, Betty Joe?
I took my cane away from her.
Yeah. Oh my God, y'all.
She said,
"You were just
walking around when I'm an old lady."
Aw.
You're gonna be an old lady. I'm gonna make you dress up as an old lady.
That poor baby.
It's so bad.
Oh, Tiff Cavalcante did mess everything up. Honestly. And that damn Wawa.
I still think about that little man, how he went up that wall and got out of the prison all the time.
He straight crab walked up that wall. They put that little walkway through that little area right there where he did that. They had that the perfect distance for him to go right up that wall.
You hear our old lady voice?
Yeah.
Come here, do old lady voice. Come here. Come here. Do it.
Old lady.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute.
Bubbles. Bubbles.
Hey, Avery's talking to you.
What?
Bubbles.
What?
Does your mom have the old lady voice?
Yeah.
Really?
She said, yeah.
Avery, ask Bubbles who the boss is.
Ask her who the boss is.
Yes.
Bubbles, who's the boss?
Come here.
Hello, I'm the boss.
You're the boss?
Yep, that she is.
Right? It's too much. I love it.
Oh my goodness.
All right, y'all. I got to get out of here.
Okay, I'm going to go down. So you can say goodbye.
Okay, well, thank you for coming up and helping out with this. And we will go, we need to come up for air from the rabbit hole for the night. And we'll have to get started back on it again tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, good night.
All right, have a good night.
Love you, babe. Talk to you soon.
I can't with her.
That baby is too sweet.
She's so funny.
She's awesome. You have no idea. Like, she's just amazing.
Tonka, you are very welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Tip, have a good night. We love you as well. Same to you, Metamom. Metamom says, good night, y'all. I'll be searching to and tag you in what I find on X. Thank you, Metamom. Good night, Avery.
All right, I'm gonna jump down off of here. She wants me to get her some juice.
Yeah, some water.
Oh, water.
She wants some water. Okay, so Betty Joe, I will probably talk to you during the day tomorrow. Once I get back to my aunt's house or whatever. But when you go live, I have the notifications set on, so it'll remind me. So I'll jump in the chat and chill with everybody.
Okay.
All right. Well, have a good night. Thank you for coming up.
Yep, no problem.
Love you, Betty Jo.
Love y'all. Good night.
Night.
So I've just come to the realization I'll just wait because everybody's like, all right, I'm leaving. And I'm like, I'll just wait with you. Because at this point, it's always the two of us at the end.
That's perfectly fine with me.
Me too.
Vapor, have a good night. Avery, we love you too. Betty Joe, have a good night. Oh, God. This case is like just...
Right. I wrote some stuff down. Forgive me. Like after work, I'm just like, I'm kind of, my brain's leaking out a little bit, right? So
right.
We're going to get into it because it's.
Oh yeah, because like I'm wanting to know why the hell it took a year for somebody to call. You know, it's like I want to know the gaps in the time.
Scar, there has to be grandparents, aunts, something.
Well, I mean, even if Ashley's parents, like both of them, are deceased, there's still got to be, yeah, like you said, an aunt or an uncle or a cousin or a friend, a neighbor, something.
Yeah.
Like it can't just be her and this baby. Like there has to be somebody else that has seen her every day, other than her dealer.
Oh gosh.
That has seen her every day.
Exactly. Like there has to be some sort of thing where maybe like they have to bring let's visit our family, something. Or if you are in a position where, you are using a lot, you kind of will go to a family member if, you don't have money, something like that. Like someone's had to see them. And where are any pictures of the two of them together?
Apparently, I mean, the law enforcement's only been able to find just the two pictures of the baby.
Shame on them. And the thing is, if she does have social media, which in my opinion, I don't think she does, you would have pictures of you and your kid on social media together.
Right.
So
I wish I knew she had a Venmo. Because, Venmo and Cash App is really popular in deals like that. And the substance deals. It's a very popular thing to use to buy your shit with. Avery, thank you so much for that super chat. That was very nice of you. Thank you.
Well, I'm like so behind the times. It's like now people are Venmoing for deals. Are you kidding me?
Oh, girl. Oh, no. See, you wasn't in here for the Kylie Rodney case, were you?
No, I came right. It's almost, it was like exactly 2 years a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Because it was Kohberger, so I missed that.
When we got to digging into it, Avery, thank you for gifting that membership. That was very nice of you. And I still have the screenshots. I literally have these screenshots in 3 different places so I don't lose them. But they were Venmoing each other and they would use emojis. Well, whenever I went to what website was that? It wasn't ATF, the DEA website. They have on there what all these different emojis are for. And it was all
so clueless on that. I had no idea certain emojis mean certain. I can't.
Yes, like the snowman or snow was one.
Okay, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, it was, and I've got I don't know how many screenshots.
So Vapor and King Scarlet have started to give me like Kylie Rodney 101. So they're like, there's so much more. So I'm just kind of soaking all of that in still, because that is, it's right up there with this one, in my opinion. It's like Mystery City.
That case, we went over that case frontwards, backwards, upside down, sideways.
Yep.
Parties at the lake, serving alcohol. Basically had a bar set up. Like, we were going through social media apps that I had never heard of before. With these kids.
It's like, where are even these? How do they even find these apps? Which is even
right. Well, see, like the Be Real one, I hadn't even heard of it until Kylie's case, and then is the other one? Is it called Visco? VSCO? Never heard of that one either. And it's kind of like Instagram a little bit. It's kind of like the same concept or whatever. And there was so much on that one, so much.
Yeah, it's like it's scary too much sometimes. Like, what?
And then whenever you start digging into the people that was involved around Kylie, and then you see who they're involved with, this very high fluency people,
right?
And
so when for example, I live in kind of a small town, and the kids that I went to school with, if their parents are in LE, they never get in trouble. You know what I mean? It's
right.
Yeah, that's a whole other rabbit hole for a whole other day.
So yeah, the whole Kylie Rodney case. It was, and then you had people coming out the woodworks that
literally
that I won't talk about on here, just because I'm not gonna bring their name up. But there was some crazies from that area up there. I'll just put it that way.
Yes, you owe us a backstage.
Oh, I know. I gotta join y'all one night.
But I'll let you say goodnight. It was
okay.
Love you, girl. I will talk to you soon. So I'm off for the next 3 days. So just keep me posted.
Okay, yeah, I will. Like I said, we're gonna be leaving at 11 in the morning. It's 2 hours there, 2 hours back. All we gotta do is literally pull up and pick my sister-in-law up. So I should be back at least by 3:30 or 4, and then I'll jump back in to look in all this stuff up. I'm gonna bring it all with me. So.
All right, sounds good. So you know where to find me.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Well, anytime. Thank you, everybody. Chat, mods, subs, new members. We appreciate you all, and have a lovely weekend.
All right. You do the same.
Okay. Touch you soon.
Tonka says, I'd like to know why certain cases gain traction in the online true crime community. Some almost seem like a production. It's very weird how one case will just basically go viral, but then the next one won't. I don't know what, like, there's been people that speculated on the reason that I'm just not going to get into because I think it's crazy, but I don't know. And see, Metamom, I had never heard of Chloe Drivers either until my husband woke me up that morning when her trial started and was like, do you know anything about this trial? Is this something that y'all talked about? Princess Lena, have a good night, honey. And he told me what was bad. I was like, no, I hadn't even heard of it. I turn over and go back to sleep. And then when I wake up, get to looking into it, and it's like all this craziness was involved with it. So I don't know. It's weird how it works. So I'm about to get out of here so I can go to bed. It's almost 3 o'clock. Vapor, have a good night. But thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. To those who did the super chats and the memberships, that was very nice of y'all, and I appreciate it. And like I said, I won't be back tomorrow. Tonka, have a good night. I won't be back tomorrow night unless we find something on this the baby London case, but it'll be after Betty Joe. It'll be later on that night after her live and everything. So, but I did drop the link. Y'all go sub up to Betty Joe. Come hang out with us tomorrow night when she goes live at 8:10 Eastern. And I love you all, and I will talk to you all later.